All right, greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the Timeless Gamer Show, where our games and our bodies may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. It's timeless, and the show is now live in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And for all of our old episodes, you can still check them out by going to the YouTube channel. It's Timeless Gamer Show, or go check us out on our official website, timelessgamers.com, or just search Timeless Gamers Show in your favorite platforms where you usually get your podcast, and you will get our the audio versions of our show of our episodes rather. And for all of your messages, insights, suggestions, whatever, send them all to timelessgamers.show at gmail.com. All right. And previously on the Timeless Gamer Show, we did a retrospective, delayed live reaction towards the PlayStation State of Play and the Xbox Partners Preview that was held this November of 2025. So, if you're curious on our initial reactions towards the showcases of both companies, you know where to do, you know where to go, you know what to do. For this episode of the Timeless Gamer Show, another movie review uh, coming at you. This time it's called Grandma's Boy. Back Originally aired back in 2006. Okay, and this topic was been suggested to us by Sir Juan right there. Speaking of which, introducing the panel for tonight, Sir Juan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Timeless Gamer Show. And today we're going to be reviewing a movie that I think is hilarious. It's Grandma's Boy. So, you guys, hang out and listen to us talk about it. If you guys haven't watched it, you guys get a little insight to maybe want to watch it in the future.
Thank you for that, Sir Juan, and of course, Sir Jose.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode. We're here reviewing Grandma's Boy, gaming adjacent movie. So let's see what everyone thinks.
Thank you for that, Sir Juan, and of course, Sir Joel.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are. This is Joel Baklit here on Timeless Gamer Show, doing a review of the 2006 Happy Madison movie, Grandma's Boy. I'm not quite sure a lot of you are familiar with it, but we ourselves find it a lot of fun. So if you've never seen it, you might want to check it out. We'll talk about it here. Back to you, Joel.
All right, thank you for that, gentlemen. And before we go with the meat and potatoes of the show, it's been a while since we've done one. Let's do some show and tell, okay? In this segment of the show, we're just gonna show and brag our latest acquisitions that we got the last few days or so, whether it's video games, toys, books, music, movies, whatever of the geeky kind of on the geeky culture side, physical or digital. So let's start with Sir Jose. What do you got for the class?
Yeah, I only got one thing this time.
Oh, really? Really?
Mhm.
After Black Friday, you only got one.
Yeah. I normally don't tend to buy for myself around Black Friday because Christmas. Because then
Oh.
everyone's like, "Oh, you bought yourself everything." And I'm like, "Whatever." So I got Dodonpachi Resurrection.
Oh, Pachi. Okay, there you go.
Um,
That's cool.
What is that? What game is that?
It's a shoot 'em up.
Ah,
So like
no.
bitches.
A shooter,
No, she's clubbed though. So
boo.
yeah.
Can you take it off though?
Maybe, I don't know, but it's one of those cave shooters. They've made like a bunch of them, so this is just one of them.
Right. It's a shooter, Sir Dan, and the gay guy will love certainly will love that. Oh, speaking of gay guys, happy birthday, Sir Viraj.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. Happy birthday, Viraj. We hope you have yourself a wonderful 56th birthday,
Yeah.
Oh, 56.
No, I'm kidding.
How about
I don't know how old Viraj is. I'm just ballparking here.
we assume? Yeah. Sir Juan, what you got for the class?
The only thing I have that's new is I had to rebuy a headset because my kid, this cat, chewed the wire up.
Oh yeah. Which
It's a new one.
which model is that one?
I wasn't trying to go too expensive, so I grabbed it's a Walmart branded on
Oh
headset.
yeah, it's actually pretty good. You'd be surprised at how
So
nice some
I
of
mean,
their stuff is.
I had two good headsets, two expensive ones, and yeah, they were both chewed up.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I
Okay.
went this route just in case it happens again, and it did. And thank God, I only spent $30 versus 100 plus.
Mm. How's the quality so far?
Really good for it being
Mm.
7.1. Yeah, it's actually really
Nice.
good. I told my sister to actually get one for her PlayStation because they have one wireless too.
Mm. I have to admit, On has been knocking it out of the park with their tech stuff. I'm very surprised at
It's
how
the same
good
thing
some
with
of the.
it's the
Mhm,
same thing with Best Buy. Best Buy did the
mhm,
same thing too with their home brand stuff. And
Insignia, right?
yes, but before they used to have a brand called Rocketfish.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there
So
you
Oh
go.
yeah, Rocket Fish. I forgot about
Rocketfish. I do remember that brand too.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, the last thing I had that finally went out, maybe like I say a year or two ago, were their headphones. My
Mm.
favorite Bluetooth headphones. They were wrapped around the ear.
Oh.
Yeah, they finally just went bye bye.
Oh well.
From my time there, like 2008.
2008. You were
Yeah,
with Best Buy. Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was fun.
All right. Thank you for that, Sir Juan. And how about Sir Joel, this guy?
All right. So recently, I've been rating Woot again, woot.com, and yeah, Jose is also a frequent shopper there. They they went through clearance time, but I do notice that some of the stuff that shows up on Woot shows up on Amazon a little bit cheaper, I think, Jose. You might
Yeah, it
want to check
does.
that out. Yeah. So I double check the stuff that they sell on Woot and double check with Amazon. Sometimes they get it cheaper there. So I did get these from Amazon because they broke my magical $20 price point rule. Anything that goes below at $20 that I'm interested in, I might as well get. One of them is an Xbox game called Roadcraft. It's part of the Saber series of simulation games like Mud Runner and Snow Runner. This one has you driving road repair machines, and you accomplish missions in road maintenance. It's pretty good. Part of the focus group of companies, and this one I think any 80s kid is going to love this one. RoboCop Rogue City. So if you guys are familiar with the recent RoboCop game where they actually got Peter Weller to voice RoboCop again, this one is the
Oh,
semi sequel DLC type to it. RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business, and you can play as Officer Murphy before he became RoboCop. So this one is
oh,
good.
like
Yes.
what? Before he got massacred by the
Yes.
mob?
Absolutely. Yes. Before
Really?
he, yes, you get to play him in a few missions, and well, maybe give a little background as to why he, as RoboCop, is going through some unfinished business with the
Did they
living
also
in.
include the massacre scene though?
Possibly, I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Watch
Maybe
the movie.
there's probably going to be some
Watch the movie,
flashbacks.
guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Really good movie. Honestly, it's a great movie. The original RoboCop was an excellent movie. It's a nice pastiche satire of corporate greed and shall we say a retelling of Frankenstein's monster, the original novel, the
Kinda
original book.
is,
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Yes, yes, it is.
right?
And next one I got was Frostpunk 2. This is a city builder where you have to make really hard choices because your city is situated in a world where winter happens in a brutal manner, honestly, and you have to make some really hard choices. This is not for the faint of heart, and this is for the people who Viraj terms as old fuddy-duddies, because you are controlling an entire city of tiny little people. Not very action oriented, but yeah, and of course we talked about this game a lot in a previous episode, if I remember correctly, Joe. And
I know what it is. I saw it already.
really, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Well, there it is. Fine, we might as well show it. It's
Oh
Ninja
my
Golf
god,
for
there
the
it is.
Atari 7800. They have a repro cart of it
Ninja
on
Golf.
Amazon. Yes, Ninja Golf. It is hilarious. Honestly, if
It's
you've ever played it, it's
Prince
very
of Persia
simple.
golf.
Oh yeah, Prince of Yes, Prince of
Prince of
Persia Golf.
Persia, Ninja Golf.
Yes, exactly. It's really cool. It's really fun, and honestly, it's got all the trappings of an Atari 7800 game right there. It's got the box. It's got
It's from Atari, right?
Yes,
Like
it is. It's officially from Atari, and the only thing that gives it away as not an our classic one is it shows the modern two-button controller required
mm,
label over there, and of course the QR code. They never had QR codes back in the 70s,
they
but yes.
didn't. No.
No, you stop. No, but Atari 7800 Ninja Golf. It's a repro cart of a one of the
Oh, like an
funniest games.
actual cart,
Yes,
like
it's
like
an
an
actual
like a
actual
cart.
like
cart.
a
Yes,
So you,
yes, it's a
oh,
re-release.
so you need an Atari 2600 to actually play that.
Actually, they did come out with an Atari 7800 that plays 7800 and 2600 carts.
Oh,
Like one
oh
of
yeah.
those arcade one ups, not arcade one ups. What do you call that, Jose?
the,
The one of
the
those
at games ones.
at games. That one, kind of like those at games ones. They came out with that one, and this one slots into that one perfectly. So,
Yeah, I see
Oh,
those all the time, like
mm,
those and the other games on Woo and on Amazon. Every time I
mm.
see them, I think of Sir Joel.
Uh, well, you gotta admit, the classic stuff, that's my domain. DOS
Yeah.
games, Atari games, ColecoVision,
Atari
WoW games.
episode when? No.
Oh yeah. I would love an Atari episode. We'll slot it in for the upcoming season then. And Joe, what do you have?
all right. Um, Speaking of robots,
Mm.
I got nothing but robots
Sex robot.
in here. Sex robot. For the game, I got what is this? I got Zone of the Enders, the HD
Nice.
collection.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you for Sir Jomar for mentioning this. Actually,
Mm.
I keep seeing this inside our retro game shop,
Mm.
and I've been thinking, should I get this? Should I get this? And then Sir Jomar came in here and said all of these things. So, okay, fine, I'll get it. I mean, fine. How much is that dog in the window? So yeah, got it. So the first Zone of the Enders, then the second runner. So two games in one for the PlayStation 3.
Hey, worth it.
Oddly enough, for some reason, they released it for the PlayStation 4, but only the first game. Or no, is it
The
the first game
second
or is it
one.
the second game? The
It's the
second one,
second
which is
one.
bullshit. I
Mm.
don't like. Why they keep doing that? And
Hmm.
then I've been to a couple of cons this November, so I got some action fig action
Mhm.
figures, kind of. So I
Mhm.
got the After Colony high grade Gundam Wing Zero.
Mm.
There you go. That's your Wing Zero. And then I got high grade After Colony Gundam Death Site Hell.
This is what,
There.
and for the audio listeners, these are Gunpla that Joe
Gun
appears on
Plus.
holding. Yes. Mhm.
The After Colony high grade Gundam Heavy Arms
Mhm.
custom. There you go.
Are these the ones you put together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You cut them out of their plastic molds, and then you put them all together.
Then you put them all together.
Hmm.
Next one, Sandrock. Gundam Sandrock. After
Hmm.
Colony high grade. There you
Oh
go.
wow. Okay.
And then of course Gundam Ultron high grade After Colony edition. So all of them are all After Colony editions. They're all relatively on the same size.
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, since I particularly like to collect all of them because Gundam Wing is my Gundam series of choice.
Hmm.
That's my favorite one, and I don't really like getting uh, one kind of size and then the other is a different size. So I would rather get them all the same size.
So she
Consistency.
said no.
Yeah, consistency.
Yes.
That's what
Okay.
she
There
said.
you go.
Then of course, my plan is to build all them up so they can fight this guy. Holy shit! Ah, fuck.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
This one.
There you go. Earthrise, War for Cybertron, Scorponok. We're talking like the big chunk of the whole thing. Okay.
Hmm. There you go. I need to back up so because it
Nice.
can't fit in the camera.
Mhm. Very cool, very cool. Scorponok, the way that he was portrayed in the Netflix series, if I remember correctly. No.
Correct. Yes.
Yes, there you go. Very nice, very
Um,
nice.
so I got the Earthrise Scorponok Titan class
Very cool.
from our Black Friday sale in Kmart.
Mm.
Okay, the retail price for this usually would cost you 400 to 500 Australian dollars, but Kmart was selling this Black Friday $129.
You guys still
Ah,
got Kmart?
I know.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
we still
telling
have
him,
Kmart here.
Jose, that they
Yeah,
still have Kmart over there. Very cool. I
we still
like
have
it.
Kmart here.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
and I'm like, is this the only Transformers that they're selling? So I went to their website,
Hmm.
and yeah, they're selling other Transformers, but not the big ones, just
That's
Scorponok. And I'm
weird.
like, uh, is Fortress Maximus also in sale? Unfortunately, Fort Max is not included in their catalog. Unfortunately, so yeah, you
Mm.
need to buy that from somewhere else, and unfortunately, it's not on sale. So
Ah.
I only got this guy.
Yeah, we're envious of you, Joe, because I do remember visiting Kmart a few times when I got here. It was a cool place. I miss it. Mhm.
Yeah,
Do you guys still have Sears
there
up
you
there?
go.
What was that? What was that one?
Sears? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 'Cause
Sears?
I still get little prompts here and there about shopping on Sears website. So I'm like, oh, I'm curious.
Oh, the
Yeah.
website's up again, but it's not the same.
Ah, that's too
Yeah.
bad. The Sears
I
catalog
think
was great.
I think Sears is just only doing online stuff now, but all of their shops are just nothing. They all closed, right?
Yeah,
It
that
says
Stateside.
there's 5 still open somewhere.
What?
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere.
I just looked it up.
And I remember that documentary. Was it documentary about the very last blockbuster on Earth? I think
Hmm.
somewhere here in the U.S. So
As what?
uh,
As storage areas?
no, like we're Blockbuster or Kmart,
Both.
both.
Sears. It's Sears and Blockbuster.
Sears. I think Sears. I don't know. They went belly up. That's too bad, really. Honestly, they were an institution back in the U.S. and Kmart was a fun place, but
Mm.
Blockbuster, it still has one functional store open in the entire US, and it's like a shrine that people go to visit now. Yeah.
There was that one that got turned into a B&B too.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh well. Anyway, so that is it for our show and tell, and
Last
let's
one,
proceed.
last
Oh,
working blockbuster stores in Bend, Oregon.
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 Gonna have to pay a visit to Oregon sometime in the future.
Mm. Go with
Hmm.
the Oregon Trail, Sir Joe.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know
And
my
then,
job
And
goes
the
up
end
there.
goal is
Uh,
the
Sir Joel,
end
there's
goal is
a on your end. There's a 2 in Florida for Sears, and then 1 up in Massachusetts.
and Flint's. Yeah, I have to make a trip to
really.
Florida then. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the next time you go to Florida, sure.
Yes, next time I go to Florida. All right.
Tomorrow.
We're in Florida,
Mhm.
Let's see, where did it say?
Everglades.
There's 1 in Miami and 1 in Orlando.
Orlando. Okay. Orlando is much closer to me. Miami, I have to
No.
take a 2-3 hour trip
Right
from
next to
Orlando. But
Disneyland.
yes, precisely.
What they need parts is right there. Sears.
All right, Juan. The floor is yours.
All right. So, everybody, we are going to be doing a review on the 2006 movie Grandma's Boy, starring Alan Covert and Nick Swartzen. Um, Essentially, the movie is about a 35-year-old tester who is living with somebody who can't pay the rent because he is hooked on Filipino hookers.
Yes.
Filipino. Specifically Filipino.
Specifically, Madam Kamay.
So, I mean, he's right now essentially, going through life challenges now that, he's trying to find a place to stay, and he ends up staying with his grandmother and, going through several challenges in life, trying to balance, home life with grandma doing stuff and work life and trying to develop a game at the same time. He comes across a point to where a game that he's been working on for several years gets in the hands of somebody that he works with, a prodigy, a fellow game creator, and he wanted to give him notes, and the notes turned into him stealing it with no proof that the game was in development by him. So he is trying to navigate that, figure out, clear his name, to show that the game is his. There is always a solution to everything, so they find a solution to figure that out. But I wouldn't want to spoil it. I want everybody else to kind of check the movie out for themselves.
All right, very good. Nice, short, and succinct description
Mm.
of Grandma's Boy 2006.
All right. You know
That's it.
what?
Show's over, huh?
No, no. I mean, you know what? I freaking applaud Sir Juan for describing the movie just like that. The
Mm.
way he described the movie, it's a lot more consistent than what we actually saw.
Well, let's put it this way. One number one. Actually, Juan, because the statute of limitations already has passed. Usually, it's 10 years for a movie. So, if any spoilers come out of this episode,
Almost 20 years now.
yes, almost 20
Yeah,
years. Yes, almost 20 years. Then it's nobody's fault. If you haven't
yeah.
seen the movie, then we're not at fault for this one. And number two, yeah, a really good description. I do agree with Joe. The way that you've described it is much more it has much
Palatable?
more clarity than the
Almost
actual movie when you go through the entire movie. Honestly, it was quite an experience going through it, and I guess it's about as close to a stoner gamer
Hmm.
movie as you could possibly get, combining the two.
I,
Yeah. Mhm.
I would
Yes, Joe.
say I would say you need to be this high to watch this movie.
Yeah, that's true. Good play. Good word. Good play on words. Yes,
You
I
must be
like that
this
one.
high.
Very good. Very good. You have
But
to get.
honestly, it doesn't matter how many times I watch the movie.
Mm,
This high, that high, or that high. It's
yeah.
still funny as hell.
Oh, that's true. That's
Oh,
true.
I was laughing.
Honestly,
I was laughing my ass off watching it again last night.
honestly, it is a funny movie. It's just that it's. All right. Well, let's start. Overall first impression of the movie when you first saw it. It was funny. It was a lot. It was very funny. I particularly enjoyed that the main character was played by Adam Sandler's best friend in The Wedding Singer. You
Mm-hmm.
know that guy who always wears the Michael Jackson jacket.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is the main character for this movie. Yes, I particularly enjoyed his portrayal of a 35, 36 year old video game tester. And yeah, I could kind of identify with him with how he starts off as this directionless stoner guy who doesn't have his stuff together until such time that he really has to focus on getting something done. So yeah, it's quite admirable as a characterization of him. He starts off wandering, aimless, but eventually he does get a reason to do things. Yeah. Hmm. All right. And for you guys, initial impressions of the movie. So when you first saw it.
The first time I saw it, I didn't see it in theaters, unfortunately.
Mm,
I saw it after it came out on DVD release.
yeah.
Working. That's all I did.
Mm,
But when I first saw it, yeah, it was when it had a DVD release, and oh my
mm,
god, like even the plot of the movie and seeing the trailer, knowing that Nick Swardson was a writer and actor in it,
mm.
you know, drew me to watch it because I mean he's just he's funny as hell.
Yes.
First time I watched it, I was sober as a bat.
Okay.
Sometime down the road, I mean, had to watch it again, just
Mhm.
torched, and it was even funnier, a better experience. Like Joe was saying, you need to be this high to watch it.
How about you, Jose? What was your first impression of the movie the first time you ever saw it?
Um, like Juan, I didn't watch it in the theater. I think I watched it. I'm trying to remember, like if my brother watched it first and then he told me like I need to watch it,
Mm,
or if I just watched it with him. But I remember it thinking it was hella funny back then.
mhm,
And it'd been a really long time. Like I used to watch it all the time, but it's been maybe more than 10 years since I've seen this movie.
mhm.
And honestly, this time when I watched it, I maybe laughed out loud once.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
once.
right.
Um, and but it was still enjoyable. It is kind of like it does veer off too much off the main plot. So if you're not paying attention, you're gonna like, if you're like doing your phone shit and then being like,
Mm.
you're gonna like completely forget what the hell is going on. But it's okay. It's an okay movie.
Okay. Hmm.
Gotta
And
be a stoner in order for it to be kind of a gem.
Nah.
Okay.
Because I mean, I was
And
doing it yesterday. I was sitting on my phone too, and I'm just like, but I'm sitting here, I'm quoting as I'm sitting here, just searching through stuff, laughing my ass
Mhm.
off.
and we have Retro Vibes joining us for the episode. Hello,
He
Hello,
RV.
everyone.
Retro
Sorry,
Vibes looks like he's high.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, guys. I've just woken up.
Okay, just woke up. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Just
That's fine.
woken
We'll
up
give
to
you
a
a moment to
bong rip.
recover then. Okay, we'll give you a moment
No, no, it's
to gather
evening here,
yourself.
but no.
And Joe has never seen this movie. Joe, this is a precious moment for everybody. What were your first impressions going through the movie, going into the movie?
And
Okay.
everybody jaw
Okay.
drop, jaw drop.
Yep.
All right. While we're waiting for Sir RV to collect his thoughts, because he just
Yeah. So,
suddenly woke up. All right. So this movie we mentioned came out in 2006. Around this time, I was already fresh out of college here and doing my first work. So I'm not even sure if it came out in the Philippines though. But if it did, most likely I would have heard of it. But no, first time I heard of it when Sir Juan suggested that we did this movie, and then okay, I read the synopsis. Okay, game developer per se, and then first watched it. Okay, a few clips of it, and then I found out it was Adam Sandler's posse, basically the ones who are starring on it. Kevin, we got Alan Covert, and then the usuals: Alan Covert, Peter Dante, uh, Kevin Nealon. You even got Kevin Spade, David Spade being there. You got Rob Schneider being there, right? And then okay, Happy Madison Productions, of course. And first time watching this movie, overall, it had every trimming that you'll see on an Adam Sandler movie back in the late 90s and the early 2000s, like very frat boy humor in a way, um i- with this semi middle aged guy, or later adult guy, kind of a fuck up, and then aimless in his career, like Sir Joe mentioned. Then suddenly got together with a girl in the end after doing some shenanigans. And this movie, this movie is a stoner movie first, and a video game movie the third. Thirdly,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Okay.
all right. I mean, we'll get more into that later, but uh, to my surprise, though, is on how good Alan Covert was as the lead in this movie, because most of the time, for me anyway, because we keep seeing him as the joke character on all of Adam Sandler's movies. I mean, him here in this movie, okay, we get to show a lot more range coming from him. I mean, say what you will about the movie being stupid, dumb and stupid fun, okay,
Mhm.
but the way he portrayed the character here, he has a lot more. He has a lot more characterization compared to what Adam Sandler was while he was okay. The way I compare it with this one, let's just say Pixels, right?
Mm,
Almost the same kind of movie in a way. Pixels came out in what 2015, 2016 when we did the review
yes.
for that movie, and this came out first, right?
Yes.
And the way I compare it, Adam Sandler in Pixels is just him acting like normal. This one with Alan Covert, he's actually doing a character here. Like you can tell, like his mannerisms, the way he acted, like that stoner dude, because that's how he portrayed here. I mean, he's a lot more believable here compared to what Adam Sandler was in Pixels, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
The thing
Well,
about Adam
And
Sandler
I'm
is,
like, yeah,
yeah. The thing about Adam
Yeah,
Sandler is
go, go.
he has three modes. He's either Adam Sandler being funny, he's Adam Sandler being sarcastic, or he's Adam Sandler being dramatic.
Or
Those
being
three.
Jewish.
Oh, there's also that.
Jewish.
Yeah, there's also that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But and now that you mentioned it, Joe, I do have to say that this is the movie where you go to see, and these are all the Adam Sandler regulars. It's kind of like in the Philippines, FPJ has a group of regulars that you always see
Yeah.
in the background. This is all those regulars. This is their movie. This is where you see all the regular guys that you see in the background or making cameos in all Adam Sandler movies. It's basically his gang. This is his gang's movie. So there.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though, like, I mean, even with Adam Sandler being a producer on it, like, he
Mm-hmm.
had some sort of say in it too to make it just as good as it would, like, really
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like
Uh,
it's his posse, so like they know each other's ins and outs, and
yes.
to bring the best out of each other.
Mm-hmm. But you have to admit, some powerhouse characters did show up here too, like his grandma, portrayed by I forgot her
Doris
name,
Roberts.
Doris
Doris
Roberts, and
Roberts.
don't forget Shirley Jones. Shirley Jones,
Hmm.
big
Yeah.
name right there from Oklahoma, the
Uh,
film
you know
and
what?
Partridge
Which
Family.
which is weird because they relegated Shirley Knight as a token character. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, she was just there to make sight gags, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although with Doris Roberts, though, as Alan Covert's grandma here,
Mm-hmm.
the titular character, basically. For all of you watchers and listeners who might not be aware, if you're familiar with Everybody Loves Raymond, Ray Romano's mother,
Mm-hmm.
that's Doris Roberts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Uh,
and
no.
yeah, I let's go with RV. Have you collected yourself enough already?
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I have, I have. I actually first time I watched it, and thank you for recommending it. Uh, so
Mm-hmm.
so
So Juan.
I only watched it first time, and I think, like you guys mentioned, it has a lot of characters that you'd recognize, or like
Mm-hmm.
people, sorry, you'd recognize, such as
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill's
Yes,
there.
Jonah
You've got
Hill.
Rob
Yes, that's true. We
Schneider.
forgot about that. Yeah.
He
You've
was so
got
young in this. Yeah.
he looks so young there, Jonah. I couldn't look like, whoa, Jonah. he got the Doris Roberts, who I always loved on Everybody Loves Raymond. So you've got the character, the lead girl. She actually
Uh,
played Velma
Linda
in
Cardellini.
Yes.
in
Linda
Scooby Doo.
Cardellini. Samantha. Yeah.
Linda Cardellini, that's the one. But no, I think I want to add to Joe's point, where the lead, he played a very believable role. I really enjoyed it, and there was just times where just like, yeah, I can believe this. This is a Stone movie. I thought it was great fun. There was a lot of moments where I laughed out loud. The moments where I just really just giggled with was when he started doing the robot moves and the robot sounds.
Oh yeah, he's
I couldn't
hilarious
help
too.
myself.
That's Joel David Moore.
Yes.
JP, that's it. Yeah,
JP.
I
Yeah.
couldn't help myself. I just found it funny. There are just so many, like, for me, that I look back at it, and there's just so many funny and memorable moments when you got his weed guy, got the monkey, and then I got your GIF, and there's an elephant. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I'll give the rating later on, but yeah, for me, I really enjoyed it. I think, yes, it is kind of like a stoner comedy first, and then more about games later on. But no, it was also interesting to see like the games that they were like playing. I think at the start they had like a kind of like a Gallagher thing going on, which was pretty cool. And they were like just kind of like little kind of Easter eggs throughout the movie, where you can see, oh, this and
There's a lot of them actually.
yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. Not that I can remember. Sorry, after my head.
He's high, guys.
Yeah.
Apologies.
I thought it would be
He's
appropriate.
still
for this
high from the
episode.
movie. He got a
Heck,
contact high from the
Heck,
movie.
I remember posters of City of Heroes on the walls.
Yes.
I missed that game. But anyway, so yeah, good first impression, RV. Juan, what do we talk about now regarding the movie?
All right. Well, everybody did their first times, so let's do this. what was your guys's? Let's start backwards. Your guys' not so cool moments of the movie.
Mhm,
Oh, I
okay.
got some.
Okay. Let's start
There you
with
go.
Jose then. All right.
I
All
got
right,
so.
Okay.
Jose, let's go.
I got two things. Okay. The DDR scene.
Mm.
The foot movements did not match what was on screen.
Mm.
That's very fucking annoying to me.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate when people are playing games and they're playing like fucking dumbasses. Like how the grandma. Okay, no one's gonna hold the controller like this. It's not gonna fucking bite you. Like I hate when people do that. There's a bunch of movies and stuff where someone will be playing a Game Boy and there's literally no fucking game in the back and it's still making noise. And I'm like, don't do that. I fucking hate that. And then there's a part in the movie where that guy comes and tells JP about two of the characters or two of the enemies looking too similar. And he tells them, and I'm like, okay, you're telling me this video game maker prodigy has never fucking heard of palette swapping?
Oh yeah.
Something that's been since the freaking beginning of video games. You've never heard of
Mhm.
palette swapping.
Mhm.
Really? Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
That's it for me. That's my two things.
Jose's nitpicks are technical. He wants technical accuracy in his video
I mean-
game movies. Yeah, I would agree.
100% agree.
I
I
would
mean,
agree.
you gotta think. I mean, being in the background of of gaming, like I mean, you'd want to see the accuracy. Like I mean, I
Mhm.
wouldn't want to see like pretending like it's dumb.
Well, another thing is it pulls you out of the immersion. If you're a if you're a movie if you're a gamer going into the movie, you do notice these things because this is
Mhm.
supposed to be marketed to you. And if you notice these little inconsistencies, it pulls you out of the framework, the mental framework of you kind of projecting yourself or identifying the characters there that you either know or you are actually you. So yeah, it kind of destroys the immersion. All right. All right.
Whoa,
And
it looks like Joe has a lot to say, so we're gonna go
Yeah,
with you. The
go
worst
ahead,
part of the
Joe.
movie for you.
Okay.
I agree with Sir Jose, and just to try to
Mm.
piggyback here.
Mm.
When I mentioned this is a game, is a stoner movie first, and then a video game movie third, not even second, third.
Mm.
Um, because they're supposedly, I mean, most of the characters here are supposedly game testers. Okay, so I was led to the assumption that we will be doing like game testing shit, and throughout the movie, what they did here is just the very bare minimum of what a gamer is supposed to be, or at least what their job description is supposed to be. Like they're saying they're game testers, but they're just spewing out buzzwords just to talking about, oh, I tested this levels 1 to this, but you never actually see them doing their job,
Mm.
like actual you know I said this to Sir Eric, Eric Wahlberg. I messaged him. I said, we're reviewing this movie. It's about these game testers, and first person I thought of was him and Sir Jeff Cuneo,
Jeff
because
Unio,
they're
yeah.
both previously game testers in Sega of America back in the day. And I said to him, whatever whatever it is that the game, I mean the movie say that they did as game testers, nothing in comparison like what they describe it to us in regarding what they did as game test, like actual game testers, because we didn't see them actually do like actual testing. I mean, yeah, sure, you see them playing games, but it's not like they explicitly showed us, oh, this is a bug here, there's a bug there, and all that. And yeah, and even with JP's character, the character JP, like Sir Jose mentioned, and to me, it's what if this that's this is a kind of movie that kind of portrays the stereotypical gamer virgin
Yeah.
in a way that um it's just a bunch of nerds doing video game stuff who has absolutely no experience being with a girl. And this is what this movie is all about. And unless you're doing stoner shit, like you're not gonna get laid. And for all the intents and purposes of the movie, they could have relegated a little bit more on the gaming side, but because they are only showing you the bare minimum of things, most of this is just being overshadowed by all of the stoner shit, all of the shenanigans that they're doing, and 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 guys, this show is all about video games, okay? So I'm expecting a little bit more video game side of their story, but throughout the movies, like a good 60-70% of the movie is all about about them getting stoned or getting high. And whenever we go to anything video game related, it's just, I mean, it's just a sight gag here. It's just an Easter egg there. Oh, you see an Xbox, the OG Xbox console here and there. You see them holding a controller. It's like when we did the Wizard review. It's basically it. And although in the Wizard it's a little bit more family wholesome friendly, here, yeah, no. So all of the video game stuff that you saw in the Wizard, take all of that, put it here, and add more marijuana. A lot more marijuana. How about you, Sir Joel? Am I wrong?
No, 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 no. You're absolutely
No?
right. Honestly, about the yeah, that's one disappointing point. If you're going to feature a movie about video game testers, show what even for 30 seconds what the actual job of a video game tester is. Show them going through the levels over and over again, finding a bug or something like that. Or even if you have to make up a screen that kind of looks like it's an actual video game, that looks like you're showing a bug, somebody falling through a wall, or or getting shot and then getting right back up again. Show that 30 seconds, and he would take note of it and then suggest a solution to it, something like that. If it's about a game tester, show what an actual game tester does for his job. Okay. Completely agree
I'm
with Joe's point on that one. Yes, Juan.
I mean, two. I mean, they showed
Hmm.
little pieces of the
Hmm.
testing part. I mean, one
Yeah.
where he was playing the game, trying to
Hmm.
figure out the bugs, and
A
then
little bit.
when
Yeah.
he's in the room doing his production part of it, he's trying to
Mhm.
code it and making it move, and then the head just falls off. Like that's
Mm.
essentially the
Well,
only
that's
real.
for that's for JP. That's for JP
Yeah,
That's
himself, right?
JP.
But that's not the
That's
that's not
but
JP's
what
they
the
said,
game
job
tester
as
but
a
then the
does.
other one they
developer.
showed where
Hmm.
where Jeff was,
Hmm.
testing the games out when he's talking to Alex on the phone. When he called him to try to help him get levels done. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
the only
there's
part
that a
really.
little bit. Yeah. Hmm.
But I wonder too. I mean, if there was limitations, if they were able to show that stuff
Hmm.
when they were making the movie.
No, that's true. That's true. Well, in my case, the low point of the movie would probably be the pacing. As has been mentioned before, it's very disjointed. As Jose said, you have to kind of focus a lot on how everything ties together before you can actually piece everything together at the very end. Or you can just check out and kind of focus on the very end at the climax of it, so for you to really get the gist of how everything went down. But yeah, the disjointedness of the storytelling was a little disappointing, because as a storyteller, as somebody who loves good stories, I like how a flow of a storyline goes in terms of a movie. It has to flow organically, or like very smoothly, for
Mhm.
me to truly appreciate the storytelling of a movie. A good hallmark of a movie for me is if the story drew you in from the beginning to the end, then you forgot the time. By the time that you got to it, you think, oh, wait a minute, I thought that's the end of the movie. I thought I was only about 30 minutes into it. But yeah, at the end of it, you spent a whole 2 hours finishing the movie. You were just so drawn into it, of the storyline and how smooth it flowed, that you forgot about how the time was going. Yeah, the storytelling in Grandma's Boy, sad to say, was a little bit disjointed, because of the fact that it's almost like in book terms, it's like it's like an experience of the senses, shall we say, where you are experiencing each moment to moment as an individual pastiche rather than a part of a grand story. So yeah, it could have been written better. The pacing
Oh,
could have been written better.
I would
Yeah.
like something. I would like
Sure,
to
sure,
add
sure.
something before we go to Sir RV.
Yeah.
So Sir Joel mentioned the pacing here
Mm,
and the way
Mhm.
we got to the ending. I'm like, dude, you're the creator of the video game. Out of everything else, you could have easily proven that it's your game. You made the game.
mm,
There are a lot
Mhm.
of ways that you could have proven that you made the game. Yeah,
mm,
sure. I mean, you may not have the original copy, but you should know the ins and outs of the games. Know what I mean? And
ye-
this is how I said that
mhm,
whoever wrote this or who have been greenlit this movie has no
mhm.
idea of what a game tester and a game developer
Yes. Mhm,
is supposed to be or what they
mhm,
do. Okay,
Alan Covert
because
and Nick Fortson, they
yeah,
were the
no,
lead writers.
but yeah, when he got accused that that it's not his game, I'm like, and he just suddenly gave up. The first
mm.
thing he did, smoke some weed, and I'm like, dude, you easily gave up. You could have easily proven that it's your video game. The
Just
fuck?
as a game tester, first thing that you do is enable God mode because you need to be
What?
able to. Yeah, as a game creator, you need to be able to know to enable God mode because you need to be able to get through the entire stage without getting killed. And you if you were the game creator, you'd know how to activate that or cheats like no clips or things like that. So yeah.
This is why I said it would have been nice if Sir Eric or Sir Jeff was doing the movie review with us, because at
Mhm.
least they could at least give us some insight on how things are should be how things should be done on a testing level,
Mhm.
and then the development level. You know what I mean? So
Um.
I'm like, it threw me off. Like,
Mhm.
dude, you, you are a stoner and an addict through and through. You are a fuck up through and through all the way there. Anyway, so retro vibes
And
go.
I'm just gonna say I'm actually kind of glad that Eric and Jeff haven't seen it yet. Possibly Jeff. I'm not quite sure if he has or has not, but I know Eric hasn't. I'm honestly glad because I'm afraid that it'll give him an aneurysm. He'll get really angry at the movie. Anyway,
Yeah,
RV, go
he'll
ahead.
get angry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, to add to the guys' points already, the pacing bit slow for me. The story wise, um, it was a bit all over the place. But however, now as soon as I kind of found out that it was like an Adam Sandler kind of movie, I was, oh, okay, I kind of know what to expect because I actually only just I've just recently watched again Little Nicky and like and Happy Gilmore, so I kind of knew what to kind of expect. But like in terms of that, in terms of the testing, obviously I'm not a tester, so I didn't know really. That's a good point that Joe made. That like it would be nice to see a bit more of that. There were just maybe a few scenes where I just thought the scene that Joe mentioned where he it was like, is this your game? And it was like, oh, I was thinking that maybe he could say something that only he knew about the game, for
Yeah,
example.
right.
Yeah, something like he knew. I was like, but then he just kind of just gave up straight away, and then his grandma had to come and save him. There was another moment to where um, for me, I'm a wrestling fan. So when I saw Kevin Nash there at the very start,
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
I was like,
It was a pleasant
jackknife
surprise to see him
powerbomb
there.
somebody. He's gonna jackknife powerbomb somebody. Didn't happen. Bit disappointed, but that's okay. That's just me. I just wanted to see, this big wrestler guy kind of beat people up, and
What
then
an
Rob
easy
Schneider come
paycheck
in.
for Kevin Nash.
Yeah, that would have
I
been
mean,
cool, right?
I
Rob
mean, he was
Schneider.
just there for a few seconds, then that's it.
That's
He
it.
didn't came back.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
I thought,
That would have
you
been
know what? I thought he was going to show up during the party, but no, he's not there.
Yeah, or even at the party he didn't show up there because
Mm.
his previous roommate was there. If you can see, he was there with the massage therapist.
Yeah.
And then there was one more scene where his grandma came and brought him lunch at his office, and he's kind of just hiding under his desk. And they're like, where is he? Where is he? I'm like, he's clearly there. Can't you see him? But yeah, now
Right.
apart from that, like I still
Yeah,
okay.
they old.
Yeah, they
They can't see.
They old.
All right. Well, if that's it, we move on. So we did the worst parts of the movie. What was your guys' best parts that stood out to you guys? And
I
Jose?
liked that everything was Xbox. There's Xbox everywhere. Xbox here, Xbox there,
Mm,
Xbox hashtag the new place for gaming.
yes.
You know what I was going to say? Did Microsoft pay royalties for this
Well,
movie? Like,
here's
I
the
mean,
thing, and it, like you guys talking about like the gaming testing section and all that stuff. Like, how come they didn't show more of it? The I don't know if you guys remember that company called Terminal Reality.
Oh yeah. Mm.
They were involved in the film's production.
Oh, cool.
And that game that's shown, the demonic, that was an
Mm.
actual game they were working on.
Oh,
But
okay.
but the game got canceled.
Oh, that's too
because
bad.
Microsoft.
I don't know why. I think
Microsoft.
I forget why.
No, I imagine it's because I'm not quite sure if Terminal Reality survived that era. Was it?
No,
I think they just they went belly up.
They went belly up like years later.
Oh, okay.
But they did make games like Blood Rain,
Okay.
4x4 Evolution, Monster Truck Madness.
Oh yeah.
They did the
I would
Ghostbusters video
assume
game.
if this movie made bank, it would have helped them. Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the budget was $5 million and it made 6.6.
Nice.
Oh, that's
So,
an absolute
barely?
failure then. Yeah.
Not that many stoners in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, that was what I liked, was just how there was the Xbox. I liked how they showed, like, even though it's my nitpick, I liked how they showed DDR. I like how in the beginning, like they're all playing a game and you'd think it would be like some like current game and they're fucking playing Frogs and Flies.
Oh yeah, in television. Oh yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, that's about it.
Have to admit, that was quite a thrill. That him holding up that Xbox, that Xbox game of In Television Lives, that gave me a little bit of a thrill, showing like, oh, cool, they're into kind of retro, even as early as this. I like that moment there. Another thing I liked was how well, I like the Filipino hookers. I can't say no to that. and I like the fact that because of
You're not hookers.
I know exactly who suggested it. It was Rob Schneider because he's half Filipino. He made sure that was in there somewhere. Madame Kamay's massage palace. He made sure that was there. Madame Kamay. Kamay is the Filipino word for hand.
Palace.
There you go. Exactly, for hand. So yeah, it's I also like. Fine, I like JP. Say what you will about JP. He is being evil. He's being a stupid autist or something. I like how it portrays the perfect mix of confident awkwardness in him. That he's an incel. That he's a nerd. That he's trying too hard to be.
I would say he is the proto Sheldon Cooper.
Kind of, yeah. Except interested in chicks. Yeah. So there. So because of the fact that he wanted to get into Linda Cardinelli's pants. Okay, there you go.
No, I mean, which is odd. And I'm like, the first time we saw JP, all right, Joel David Moore's character, I'm like, what year was the Matrix first came out? And why he dressed up like Trinity? Not even Neo. He dressed up like Trinity, of all people.
Yeah, whoever the costume designer was confused during that time.
He dressed. I can understand dressing up, cosplaying as a girl. I understand that.
More than anybody else.
Okay?
Yeah.
I would have done the same, but although his built though, I can understand why he went for Trinity because he's so scrawny and thin. Yeah, sure. Dress up as Trinity, sure. How about Sir RV?
RV,
Anything that you love, you like?
I enjoyed whenever JP's character came on,
Oh, there you go.
just the voices, the robot voices, the moves. It was just entertaining to watch. I also liked the scene, the DDD scene, DDR scene. That was, even though you can kind of nitpick about it, about
Yeah.
like it's not correct and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I also what else? I like the scene where they're enjoying the tea and they kind of make jokes like, "Oh, don't drink the tea."
Oh yeah, yes, that's true. That's true. Everybody's kind of pointing, like hinting, don't drink the tea.
Don't drink the tea. I also enjoyed when I was watching this. It brought me back to like a bit nostalgic, like seeing all these characters. Oh, that's him from their boss, Doctor Mr. Cheezels. He was he was like the putter, or like the other old golfer in Happy Gilmore as well, if you
Yes,
remember.
yes, yes.
Right.
That's true.
He was that in there, and then obviously Rob Schneider. I loved. I was like, I'm hoping to see Rob Schneider if this is a Adam Sandler movie.
Oh yeah.
He didn't show up for the party. It would have been nice if Rob Schneider was there too.
Yes, no, agreed, yeah. But no, it was definitely good to see Rob Schneider. Obviously, again, Kevin Nash, like to see him at the start. Just a lot of awesome cameos that I enjoyed. And
David Spade.
David Spade, yes, David Spade. Like I think, obviously,
Shiloh.
Shiloh. I remember that now. Yeah, Shiloh. He was the waiter there. The waiter.
The waiter.
I think overall, I just enjoyed the jokes of the movie, even though it was just it was just kind of one of those stoner movies. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of scenes that I enjoyed watching. But yeah, back to you. So what?
All right.
Oh, sorry,
For
sorry.
me,
And then Joe.
I would say I thought these characters will just be will be played so little, but they gave them a little bit more to do, considering what.
Oh, Joe lost connection. Okay, we'll circle back to him in a moment. But yeah, I completely forgot to mention this one thing. I'm not quite sure if it's a nod to Lord of the Rings about how JP has conversations with himself when he goes into robot mode, when he does
Oh,
two
yes,
characters.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
okay.
not quite sure if it's a nod to Lord of the Rings with Smeagol and I forgot with Smeagol being two personalities, they're fighting with each other. So
Yes.
I'm not quite sure if that's a little nod to the Lord of the Rings portion, but yeah, definitely Grandma's Boy was after the first Lord of the Rings. Actually, back to you, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Just my laptop acting up again. Yeah, these characters, the golden the golden girls, basically,
Oh,
and
okay.
these three old ladies is basically how I envisioned myself, Sir JDM, and Sir Joel would be like. We got if we all grew old in a
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, but
Shirley Jones,
but who's who?
Sir Joel.
Mhm.
uh, I mean the sexually active will be Sir Joel.
Oh my
Shirley
goodness.
Oh,
Jones
really?
character.
I thought Sir Joe
Sir
was in that one.
JDM, Sir JDM will
I
be
was gonna thank him for that one.
Sir JDM will be the Doris Roberts character, and then I will be Shirley Knight's
Okay.
character. All
Okay.
crazy like
Oh my goodness.
mixing up my tablets, all of that.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
See, I would switch your guys' characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. With the buffet of medicines. Okay.
No,
Anyway,
I
so
mean,
yeah.
yeah, because at least they were there.
Mm,
I mean, it's not like they were just there to push the narrative along, but they did gave them something to do, more or less. Like, of course, Doris Roberts, the grandma here, she was the one who was able to bail out Alan Covert's character in the end, and
yeah.
then Shirley Jones gave Nick Swardson punch his V card finally,
Mhm.
and then Shirley Knight just there, be quirky, be crazy,
Mhm.
uh, playing. I'm assuming she has Alzheimer's. That's why she's like that,
Mhm.
I
right?
bet you had antlers
Uh,
though.
Everything else would be, I don't know, maybe just the Easter eggs. At first, I thought, because we keep seeing Metal Gear Solid in the movie, that the posters, and at first I thought, are they working in Konami, the American on the American branch anyway? But although, oh, okay, so they're working for a game developer studio, Brainasium. That's what they call it, Brainasium. And I'm like, okay, so why do you got Guilty Gear here? How come you got the cutout for Metal Gear Solid? And I'm like, okay, I guess it's not necessarily Konami. It's just, it's just something that they have, just to say that, okay, it's a game studio. We have to
Mhm.
make sure it looks like a game studio back in the early 2000s. So what games, what video game paraphernalia can we decorate the set around here? Oh, just through random game posters here and there.
Mhm. I one character that I don't think gets enough credit is that guy, the naked
Dante.
weed dealer. Yeah, the naked
Dante.
weed dealer.
Oh, let's talk
Yeah,
about
Dante.
Dante.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah.
So funny.
I
So
mean,
funny.
he is hilarious. Honestly, he doesn't get enough credit for being funny, and I do like how his character progresses from just a plain naked weed dealer all the way into the very end, where he knows that the lion that runs around the neighborhood is his own fault, but he completely denies it. He just he either he knows it and he denies it, or he completely forgot that it was him who actually did it. So
He's
it's one or
high.
the other.
Such a good
He's high.
character. Such a good
Yeah,
character.
he's
Look the
funny.
whole
He's
damn
funny. I
time.
like him. Hmm.
There was another scene I remember now.
Hmm.
When I was just watching it then,
Oh yeah, yeah.
where the grandma scares him at the first night.
Oh
I thought
yeah,
that was hilarious.
yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, that was hilarious. That was funny. That's true. That's true. Oh my goodness. Yes. All
The
right.
good thing I
Back.
like about it though, like, it's just the comedy. Like I said, I mean, if you're not paying
Mm,
attention, you can miss stuff. It's a lot of just
Mm,
crazy adult humor,
mm,
mm,
like just nonstop, and just they intertwine it with the gaming shit
mm,
that
mm.
that
Yeah.
really stands out. Um, but a part that always gets me is when they're at the party, and she's
mhm.
offering everybody like food,
Oh
and
yeah.
she also offers ice cream sandwiches on
Oh
whole
yeah.
wheat and lettuce.
I mean,
With
ice cream sa-
vegetables.
ice cream
Who does
sandwiches
that?
are ice cream sandwiches like that are a thing in the Philippines. They have
Mm.
monai with the ice
With
cream in the
lettuce,
middle.
though?
Yeah, no, not with lettuce
With
though. No, no,
lettuce,
no, no, no,
though.
not with lettuce. That one is off is beyond the pale. But yeah, ice cream sandwiches in the
No, yeah,
Philippines
we
are
do
ice
that,
cream vendors. Yes, we do.
but
Yes,
never
we
with
do.
vegetables, guys. No,
Yeah, no, not with vegetables. That's beyond
it's
the
just
pale.
it's just bread and ice cream. That's it.
Yeah, agreed, agreed. You have a choice of either the cones or the monai bread. So
Or
those are
the
great.
bread.
I
Mm.
loved it.
That
I
might
love
be
that.
something to try. But it's
Mhm,
like too, like, I mean, you go to Taco Truck now out here,
mhm.
and motherfuckers are putting lettuce in burritos. I'm like, the fuck did they start doing that?
Oh my goodness, really?
Dude, I'm just
Probably.
like, dude, like, who the fuck puts
No,
lettuce in a burrito?
they want to get a little bit more
I mean,
health
if I go to
conscious. Yeah.
Chipotle, I do.
Well, there you go. No, no,
But
no.
okay,
He's
but I
talking about
mean,
the
but that's
authentic
Chipotle though.
trucks.
But if you go
Yeah.
to, you know, a taco truck, dude, right? I mean, dude,
Hmm.
right there by you, like, dude, there's
Hmm.
several ones by you that put lettuce in fucking burritos. I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah.
None of the ones I've been to.
Hmm.
Well, you go to the
Well,
lame ones. You don't go
yeah.
to the cool
Maybe
ones.
maybe it's maybe it's the Koreans making that are cooking inside of the Mexican taco trucks. Because they love their lettuce. They love their japchae. I forgot what they're called. Anyway, yeah.
All right. Well, my next question for you guys will be: do you guys have a favorite character in the movie?
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
And
Start with
Jose,
his A.
Character.
Favorite character? Not really, because they
Mm.
were all kind of annoying.
really?
They were all annoying. All the main guys are annoying.
Hmm.
You know what? Because
Okay. Well,
I
who's
would
the character you hated the least?
The least,
at
yes.
least. Does the Xbox count?
I guess it does. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because if it does, then the Xbox is my favorite
Mhm.
character. Because everyone was kind of annoying.
Okay.
I don't like the grandma either because she annoyed the fuck out of me, and everybody loves Ray. So every time I see her, I just see her as that. It's like the whole when you watch the Selena movie, the lady that plays the one that killed Selena.
Oh yeah.
I can never see her as anything else. Every time I see her, I think she's the one that did it, and I fucking hate her. So it's just I don't like any of these people. They suck.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What about you, RV?
I
Harvey.
would say has to be JP. His just mannerisms, his
Okay.
voice. I always smiled when I saw him, got some screen time. I was like, yes, what's he gonna say or do this time? But like Joel said, like surprisingly, I also enjoyed Dante. Dante was when he first came on naked
Oh my
on the
goodness.
screen. I was like, I wonder how much I'm going to see of this character. But no, it was really enjoying. You saw him on the TV when the lion got loose, and it was just hilarity throughout the whole. I think JP, and then closely followed by Dante. I enjoyed just their humor, and they really made the movie a bit more enjoyable for me. I think also there are other characters that when I finished watching the movie, I was like, oh, where have I seen this person? You know, you kind of go back and like, oh, where have I seen that? And yeah, to my surprise, also you had Linda, who I was like, this person looks familiar. Where have I seen her? And I think she's more commonly known as like Velma on the Scooby Doo. So that was also interesting. I think her character was good as well. And I actually didn't mind the grandma. I think the grandma was funny, but there were times where it was a bit annoying. I think one more funnier parts was when she was like to her grandson, oh, I just got some tea from from your vase, or was it Susan's vase, the person who died? And she's like, what? You got you got tea from her vase, and then she's displaying the vase in the middle of the
The
dining table
bong,
with the flower in it.
which is the bong.
The bong,
Let's not mince words, okay? It's the bong, guys.
But in
But
his
no,
eyes, it's a vase.
I think overall that I don't think there was a character that I really disliked that much. But yeah, JP was definitely my favorite overall.
And going into me, I do completely agree with RV. JP really, came out, jumped out of the screen at me because of the fact that I could see this person as a real life person. JP is like emblematic of the autist incel crazed for poon guy that he desperately needs but he can't get. That I that I can see him in real life. And I can see him walking around the streets here in the US. Actually, here I can see him. So I can consider him as as my favorite character. But I do kind of I am kind of partial to Linda
Linda
Cardellini.
Cardellini.
Cardellini's
Yeah.
character. I always mess her name up because of the fact that she's she's what's the right word for it, subtle in her being a gamer. She's pretty obvious that it's pretty obvious that she knows her stuff. She knows that she knows that she's got the appeal because she's in a room full of horny guys, but she also knows that she can hold her own in terms of video game knowledge and skills. You can it's kind of like she's one of the boys too, so I kind of like that as a character. I know a lot of people who are like that. You'd think that they were just this hot chick and everything, but no, they're just one of the boys. They're cool too. I like that. I guess what I like about characters in this movie is characters that I can actually see in real life, being there outside of the movie. So that's what I like about both JP and Samantha's character. They are real to me. So yeah. Oh, and don't
And
forget, Linda Cardinelli is also Mrs. Hawkeye. from the Marvel
Laura
Cinematic
Button.
Universe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's where I saw her most recently. Yeah,
Since you guys
Joe.
like JP,
Mhm.
real quick,
Go ahead.
out of him being a game creator, what was his biggest flex in the movie?
His biggest flex.
His
Oh,
biggest
his
flex. His biggest flex. He said something in the movie that kind of just made him seem like
Mhm.
he was like all that.
Oh,
A
What?
13-year-old
You know what?
prodigy made a game.
Making eternal what is it? Eternal dark eternal death striker. Is it
Eternal
eternal
Death
death
Slayer.
striker?
Mhm.
Eternal Death Slayer was the game, but
Oh,
it's
okay,
not
yeah,
even
he
it's
he
not
finished
even gaming related. It's not
he,
even
he
gaming
oh,
related.
okay. I thought you were talking
Eternal
about
Death
gaming.
Slayer
I was gonna
1.
say.
Yeah, he made that like when he was 13, apparently.
I
I
was
think
gonna say that. I was gonna say that he finished Legend of Zelda before he could even walk.
We were gonna even walk, apparently.
He
I-
had another
yeah.
one that was even more funnier.
Really,
liked
RV?
that when I heard it.
was it like saying I don't know who something like he was along the lines where
Oh, the helicopter.
I don't know who invented the helicopter, but I
Even
have
though-
a helicopter.
Yeah, that one. Oh, there's
Yeah,
that.
the
Yeah.
It was
helicopter.
okay. It was in that same conversation.
Ah, I'm just trying to. I don't.
What was it?
That was the one I was thinking of. The helicopter one. That
Mhm.
was the one I was thinking of.
If it's not a Zelda thing, if it's not the helicopter thing, what else?
I gave Jose a whack at it. What's up?
He did mention one more thing. He
You're
mentioned
gonna
three
whack
things, I
Jose.
think.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have whack Jose off. What? What was that?
I'm waiting for Jose to throw his
I the fuck else did he say in that? I don't know.
Linda was just very like, she was sarcastically like, like, oh, oh wow, you got that.
Oh, I completely forgot. I glossed over that part of it. What was it? Come on.
When he says that he just got the new season of Buffy on DVD,
Oh,
and
there we
came
go.
back at his crib and watched the bonus features, and she was like, oh, he's
In
like,
2005,
and he's like, I know people.
Oh my
I know.
goodness.
yeah, he knows people.
He was trying to sway her to go home and watch Buffy.
Actually, when he mentioned Buffy the Vampire Slayer, oh my god, I'm old. Like, and I need to remember that this came out in 2006.
Yeah.
I mean, around that time, Buffy was like what during its last season?
I
Maybe?
don't remember anymore. I was
think
more of
about
an
that,
Angel
yeah.
fan myself. I like the Angel TV series better, I guess.
Oh, you're an Angel guy. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
you strike me as like a Charm guy.
Charmed. Oh, that would be the missus.
Oh, I love
you know,
Charmed, yeah.
Charmed.
Charmed, yeah.
Charmed is the
Oh,
missus.
Charmed.
She
Alyssa
would
Milano.
love-
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll highlight a question in the comments really quick before we go on to Joe.
Sure. Which one?
Juan said, by the way, what were you guys doing in 2005, 2006?
05 and 06. Let's see.
Graduating from college.
Mhm. 05
What are
and
you
06.
doing?
I think I was getting ready to fly off over here to the US because back then my visa had pushed through. So I was just getting all my affairs in order. Yeah.
RV?
I was in fourth year. Actually, I was studying in the Philippines. I was studying in the Philippines for 2 years, and I was in fourth year in Cebu.
It's Cebu. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Guadalupe actually. So it was
Guadalupe.
international high school, Royal Oaks.
Guadalupe.
Name drop there. There you go.
Jose, what were you doing at that time?
2005, 2006. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I was
Pimping
starting
Viraj.
to take classes at the local community college because I'd taken a year off of doing anything after high school because I was like, I'm tired of this school stuff. So, so I took a year off.
So you took a gap year, basically,
Yeah.
kind of like how the Japanese do it. Okay.
And did you go back and finish?
Go back and finish what school? No.
Cool.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
like Joe would
That's
do
why
it,
I only
okay?
did. That's why I only did a year, like in pretty much just to get the basic fundamentals for music. But in 2005, I mean, pretty much I was graduating high school, and working, and then going to, like I said, our local community college in the area.
Wait,
For
what year did what
oh,
year did
five?
you graduate high school? Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So that was that was a fun year graduation, and then
I forget
after
that
our
I'm older than you.
graduation, after our graduation, what did we do? It was that I
Orgy.
forgot what it was. Damn,
Mm.
really could have been shit.
Gay sex
Mm.
orgy.
It was a cruise around the bay in Frisco that they did for us. Man,
Okay.
talk about a lot of fucking sneaking in alcohol, sneaking in fucking ecstasy, smoking
think-
weed. We were fucking all fucked up.
I do
On a
Okay.
boat.
remember during that time I was playing because I was in the Philippines. I
Mhm.
brought my PS2 and it was the slim version as well. And I was,
Nice.
I was playing what I was playing some sport games. I had like 2K. So yeah, that was what I was playing during that time as well. PS2.
So and then after that, 2006, pretty much that was my year at our local college for my music stuff, and then after that, I didn't go back.
Okay. Going back to the question of who we like the best or hated the
Yes,
least, I would
Mhm.
say
please.
for me, I like the break room guys.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just a room full of people that you have common ground with, common share interest with. I mean, I miss those days. Just hanging out with the boys. That. I mean, uh, your leisure is also your job as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is
Looks
weird because correct me if I'm wrong. On the tester side, it's just the four of them, but in the break room, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
pre-
sure why
yeah,
they were
I
not invited during
yeah.
the dinner or
thought
the
that
party.
too.
Where were they?
I presume it's like per game that they're testing. So
Ah,
all the
Mm,
testers have one large break room, but they are assigned to different games. So they kind of like have their
right,
different divisions. I
that makes
imagine
sense.
that.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
In terms of personalities here, Peter Dante, Dante's character,
Hmm.
Peter Dante's character, which is Dante.
Hmm.
He's the extreme of Joel David Moore, JP.
Hmm.
Because JP, he's the exaggerated introvert
Yes.
that they have in mind, and then Peter Dante, uh, Dante here, he's
Hmm.
the over exaggerated extrovert in this one, and I like JP because, I mean, because he's so over because they played him so over the top that whenever he's there, I mean, your gaze tends to gravitate towards him and what he'll do and what he'll say.
Hmm.
Same thing with Peter Dante because you don't know what kind of crazy shit he's going to do next. Okay, first he's naked, getting
Okay.
getting the monkey. Then the doctor, the Zimbabwean,
Oh yeah.
the doctor from Zimbabwe,
Dr. Shakaloo.
Yes.
Shakalu, which which is very fluent in
Chinese.
Chinese. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So, but he's doing the overly racist
Yes,
uh,
exactly.
the clicking tongue sounds. I'm like,
Hmm.
I mean, this movie is not gonna get greenlit in this era. Okay,
Oh no,
back
no,
in
no.
2006, we got a lot more leeway. Okay, and I'm like, okay, so I got this Sensei Lee Ho. He's the instructor for my monkey. He's trying to teach my monkey Taekwondo, but
Hmm.
he's Chinese. I mean,
Yeah.
since when? I mean, I'm like, aren't you supposed to be Korean for that?
Mm-mm. And he
Anyway,
and Lee Ho only shows up in one scene, right? Did he ever show up in any other? I don't remember anymore.
no, I
Um,
mean,
I
he's
don't think
it
just
he
was
did.
that
there.
one in
Yeah.
the end.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
was
because
okay,
he?
okay.
at the end, because that's when they said to send him the karate chop the monkey or the elephant,
Mm.
or it was the
Hmm.
monkey, one of them. But he was there.
Oh, and I like how Dante progressively has more pigtails throughout his hair
More pigtails for yeah.
as the movie
And I also like
progresses.
and I hate myself for chuckling every once in a while. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not necessarily funny. This movie was, but
Mhm.
every once in a while, I just chuckle out of
Mhm.
nowhere because of what they said or what they did with Dante's character. Mr. Chisel, the boss, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So by the end of the movie, he was saying this overly this runabout way speech, trying
Yeah.
to appreciate Alex, which
Mhm.
is Alan Cover's character, on how he appreciates him now, right?
Yeah.
And then he said it in such a weird way, and then Dante said, "Dude, where do you get your weed?" And then Mr. Chisel looks at him, "From you, Dante." "Oh yeah, hi, Mr. Chisel. How you doing?"
Which gives
"From you,
more,
Dante."
which lends more
No,
credence to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
actually, when Mr. Chisel said that, I said the same
Mhm.
thing. Same time. When he said that, I said it. I said it too. "From you, Dante," because I kind of suspected he's a supplier as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of us
Which
same time. "From you, Dante."
which kind of lends credence to the idea that Dante completely forgot that the lion was his fault. The lion
Yeah.
running around the neighborhood, because he forgot that he was selling to Cheezel. So I'm imagining that he forgot he brought the lion too. Anyway,
Just explains on how high he was. He
yeah, that's
was,
true.
how Joe say, this high.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
he's high.
But that's when they were mixing all the strands together, the bling bling, the
Mm.
beer shit, and
Uh-huh.
I forgot the other one.
Okay, how about let's talk about Alan Covert's character here,
All right.
Alex.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
What let's just do a character
Breakdown.
deconstruction,
Okay.
or we should say.
Mhm. Yeah.
How about Sir Juan? How would you describe Alex? Mm.
First before you do that, I mean, I know we're an hour and a half into it. You want to do an ad break and then continue on?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sounds
oh,
good. Sounds
see,
good. Let's do
we
that.
are so high we forgot about the time.
Fine, fine. Okay. We'll take it.
All
All
right,
right.
guys. While we have the munchies, don't
Mhm.
go anywhere. We'll be back after these few messages. Start your own online live streams, webinars, podcasts, online classes, and virtual presentations with Streamyard. By using Streamyard's user-friendly interface, you can also do simultaneous multi-streaming if you have accounts to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and other platforms. If live streaming is not your style, video and audio recordings are also available, especially with those who have variable and inconsistent internet connections. The finished output will still come out as clear and well articulated, exactly as you originally intended. You can also customize the appearance of your presentation, like green screen effects, facial touch-ups to smoothen out those facial blemishes, multiple cameras for multiple guests joining in the discussion, your own wallpaper on the background, adding your own logo as a watermark, sharing videos from your own computer or other website for added visual aids with or without audio, uploading your own background music if you wish to set the mood when talking, and lots more. Before you can enjoy all of the wonderful full features of StreamYard, you can start with a 14-day free trial by using our link. Not only that you are supporting the Timeless Gamer Show, but you can see it for yourself how easy it is using StreamYard. Do you like playing video games? Do you like reading about history? Do you like learning about video game history? Then you should give yourself the gift of owning some video game history books from BitMap. Since 2014, BitMap Books have published numerous colorful and well-detailed hardbound books about video games ranging from the different video game consoles of old and the various video game genres that will surely pique the interest of its core fanbase. BitMap's team of global video game journalists, players, and illustrators have produced numerous award-winning titles that celebrate the software, hardware, and developers that laid down the foundations for the billion-dollar video game industry we all know and love today. International shipping is also available with careful and considerate packaging from BitMap Books. If you don't want to take my word for it, then you can believe the people, almost 10,000 satisfied customers who submitted their glowing written reviews and video reviews after receiving their books from BitMap. By ordering your first BitMap book using our link, you will also be supporting the Timeless Gamers Show in spreading our love of video games and their rich history. All right, thank you for that, Streamyard and BitMap Books. And we are now back doing our movie review of Grandma's Boy from 2006. All right. From what we left off, we're about to do a character deconstruction about the main character himself. Okay, Alan Cover's character, Alex. So, what can we say about Alex?
Start it off, Joel.
All right.
Oh,
So
you're done.
Alex being the main character, I would say he's. I would say he's a little bit. Well, I can kind of identify with him because of the fact that he used to be an accountant, from his own description.
Mm.
And he realized that he really wasn't happy doing accounting work. And so he went after his own passion. He went into video games. He landed in the video game testing portion with the dream that eventually he'll be able to do his own video game, and he was able to do that. So knew the grind. He knew exactly what he needed to do for him to be able to achieve it. That's why he got into video game testing, and eventually he got out and became a video game creator with Demonic. So yeah, I would say I kind of identify with him. He seems to be the not so much the hero's journey kind of guy, where he starts from the bottom and goes up. He's more like the guy who sees what he knows he wants midstream and shifts his ship over into the correct stream, into the correct river. So I do kind of get that. That's a journey that a lot of people have, especially in terms of when they realize what they want further down the line. They don't necessarily know what they want from the beginning. Usually it's imposed on them by their parents or by their friends, by their peers. Let's go here, let's do this, let's do that. But eventually he does realize that that's what he wants to do, and of course he gets into a lot of misadventures doing it. Yeah, that's my take on the character. He is somebody who who kind of knew what he wanted somewhere down the line, and he went after it. So that's my take on Alex's character.
He was a
Follow-up question, Joel.
Mm,
You said you relate a lot to him.
mhm. Yeah.
Do you also jerk off to action figures in your friend's bathroom and then accidentally come all over their mom?
You'd be surprised the number of times that actually happens. Anyway.
There are a lot of Sailor Moon character and
Well, yeah.
action figures in the house.
Yeah, no. Sad. Luckily, no, that has never happened to me. Okay.
Are you sure we're gonna take a
Not
black
yet
light
on.
to your house? Black light in his house.
Oh yeah, no.
Not anywhere near the
Heck,
computer.
awesome,
Just gonna
everywhere.
be fucking glowing.
But yeah, so there. That's my take on him. He's somebody who was in a path that realized that it wasn't the right one for him, and he went for what he really wanted. So that's his character for me.
Gaming so easy, even monkeys can do it.
Mm.
What about you, Jose?
I think I'm just gonna reiterate a lot of what Joel said. There's a lot of people who they're stuck in a position where they think, like, maybe financially in the moment it's the best choice for them, but there's always that other piece where your mind is thinking about something else that you would rather be doing, something more enjoyable. Like, I know for us, or at least for the ones of us that stream or used to stream consistently, I know instead of the job that we have now, I know we would rather be able to do this for a living other than that. And if the chance ever arose to where we could make a living out of this, I'm sure that we would all drop our jobs and just put 100% of our time and effort into this. Um, but that's not how life works. And
Yeah, we lack the bust and butt to actually
mhm.
make a good living off of streaming. So,
I mean, and even to add on, like I
Mm.
said, your guys is so far. Like, I mean, to break him down as a character, he's also trying to be the cool friend.
mm,
Like I mean, you would think they're your friends. You'd be honest, like, hey man, I'm staying with my grandma.
mhm.
He made it seem like it was some wild, crazy fucking fantasy. He's
Yeah,
living
that's
with,
true. That's true.
but in a house with three other chicks. You know what I'm saying? So where's everybody's mind gonna go to that? If you can tell in the movie, like, oh man, they're fucking. He's living a fantasy life. He's this,
Mhm,
blah blah blah. Like, but I mean, too, on top of what you guys said, like, he's just trying to also fit in and be cool with his friends.
mhm.
On top of everything that's going on in life, and
Because he's the oldest guy in their department.
True.
Yeah,
I feel like he has this need of he has to have this validation over all of these young guys because you're the oldest guy here.
mm,
We expect you to have the most life experience. That's why I think he just took it upon himself on, okay, I'm doing this outlandish things so that you can take some inspiration from what I've been doing. That at least that's how it came out to me. Now that you guys mention it, Sir RV, go.
I like what I like about Alex is there were some parts of him that were relatable. Some, not all.
Mm,
Some, for example, like when he wanted to follow his own kind of passion, which to what to Joel said, where he quit his accounting job, where he even mentioned that he said he went up to his boss, aka his father, and said,
yes.
I don't want to do the same. I want to follow my passion, which is, making games, which is cool. I can relate to that. I'm pretty sure we can all relate to that. And obviously, there's another time where we can all probably relate where, you know, there's probably been a time in our life where we've been really low. And there was a time when he was really when he got kicked out, he had nowhere to stay, and he kind of remorseful. He didn't really want to go to his grandma's place, but in the end, he did. And so there's probably like I can kind of relate to that where we've been there where like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to. I also like how he was kind of being the cool friend to in his group of friends. He was kind of like the cool friend, and he was kind of that older figure in the, I guess, workplace. I think they called him Grey Bush, if I remember correctly. Was
yeah,
it Grey?
The Gray
Somehow
Bush.
Gray
Grey
Bush.
Bush. Grey Bush. I found funny. So kind of like the father or the big brother. I would say more like the big brother, but big
The
brother.
big brother, yeah.
Yeah. I like how his interactions with, you can see the interactions with his friends versus his grandma, or like his grandma's friends, for example, where he's a bit more. I guess he doesn't make as many jokes. For example, he's a bit more serious with his grandma, and I like that. I think overall, I did enjoy his character. I did enjoy his character. Yeah.
With me, um, he's the typical movie character guy that is so out of focus. A lot of times with Adam Sandler produced movies, there's always this one guy that kind of guides the main character to be a better person. Like for example, not necessarily like guide as a better person, but at least uh, uh, give that a little bit of a drive, or at least go to a more distinct direction. Like for example, in Happy Gilmore, we got Hutch, the golfer,
Mm.
the black the black golfer, and got
Chubbs. Was it
got
Chubbs?
his hands got bitten off by the
Chubbs.
crocodile.
Chubbs, yeah.
Like so he's basically guiding Adam Sandler to be a better golfer. Remember with TJ from Deuce Bigelow, uh, Rob Schneider. So he's the guy making Deuce Bigelow a better man whore, right? This one, he with Alex character, he doesn't have any
Hmm.
because he's technically the oldest guy in his circle. So I mean, there's no one really there to give him that focus of okay, you're a tester, you're a 35-year-old video game tester, and you're still doing your video game. You're developing your video game. Could have made a lot more progress if you stopped doing weed a lot of times, like all the time. And I'm not even gonna consider Doris Roberts here as his guide, because if anything, she's just enabling him. I mean, she's not really doing anything to make him understand on how he does his life. I mean, yeah, sure, this is that's how he chose to live his life. But then again, he's 35, is still on the bottom ladder of totem pole as a tester. I mean, on that age, he could have been like a supervisor already, right? Because like when I remembered when we got Sir Eric here, when he was telling his story, like he was able to move up towards Sega eventually, right, Sir Joel?
Yeah.
And I would assume by his mid-30s, he could have had like a mid-management position there in the studio, but no. And I find because he keeps on doing this side quests.
Well, I do
A
kind of
lot.
attribute it to the fact that likely he started late because he said that he came from
Yeah.
accounting. So he
You
probably
can
started
only
off- yeah.
but still. But I'm like, okay, if you're really passionate about video games, then show us.
True.
But instead, you're a lot more passionate about weed than anything else,
Yeah.
because there's no one telling you that, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, stop with the ganja. Put the ganja down for a while and just focus on your game.
Ah,
that was
sadly-
his
yeah.
his puberty moment,
Yeah, there's that.
as he said.
Sad to say, he got paired up with a girl who seems to be into that kind of shit too. So I don't know how far they're gonna get then if that's the case.
Oh,
you
okay. Let's talk about Linda Cardellini next. Or okay, Linda Cardellini
okay.
character.
All
You would
right.
think that- okay, because she struck me as as the no nonsense
Yeah.
lady, but eventually she capitulated to Alex anyway. It's like the girl from Pixels with Adam Sandler.
Mhm.
Really,
Oh, yeah,
really stuck up female character, but eventually she fell in love with Adam Sandler's characters anyway. You know what I mean? It's like this. They're basically the same character here. So
One with weed, one without the weed.
Yes.
right. She came up as okay. I need to be on top of these guys. JP said, "I want you to be on top of me." That kind of shit. See it on my face.
Wow.
And but no. Eventually, she's also she's also part of the gang. I mean, she's part of the boys as well. Eventually,
After yeah,
eventually.
wow, she lets her guard down to be more herself.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so we were able to go back to we're back in schedule, guys. We're gonna celebrate, okay, and then hours later, one thing led to another. There's this massive house party, and she's partying with the guys. And I'm like, okay, you're not as okay. I mean, you're not as scruffy as you laid on thick earlier. Okay, so I guess the character development. At least she has character development, but Alex, no. All throughout, you remain the same. Like, and
Character
even
development, one in the D.
yeah.
That's all it was.
yeah, it's all the D. No, I mean, now that I mention it, so at least Nick Swartzen got a happy ending, right? Lost his B card. Jonah Hill got a happy ending, right? Alex got got with the girl. The only part of the crew that didn't have any was Kane, the Asian guy.
Asian guy, yeah.
Because he was depressed all the time.
Yeah, right. I mean, he didn't have any. They didn't give him anything. No redemption whatsoever. Like, I mean, I was hoping that he's gonna get accredited for his suggestion of color swapping.
Dude,
No,
he's got a badass car. He's already got his redemption.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
No,
gonna say.
at
His
least,
redemption
yeah,
is the Super from Too
he's
Fast
right.
and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a badass ride, but they didn't really,
Yeah.
But I wonder if
focus
that's one of the
more
cars
on that
originally
though.
from that Too Fast Too
That was
Furious
super
movie.
Yes,
random. It
yes,
just
there
rocked
you
up
go.
in that gold.
Oh yeah, I know.
No?
That like, dude, when you just rolled up, like, man, you're loaded.
I thought it was
Yeah, I mean, when that car first pulled up, I'm like, okay, whose car is this? Because I thought it was
JP.
Samantha, Linda Cardellini's character, but no,
Yeah.
it was Kane driving. Oh shit, that's Kane's car.
From New
All
York
right,
driving a
Kane.
Supra.
Mhm.
That game tester money must be that game. Today.
I know.
Part
Which
of
would
being
make
a
you
game
think,
tester, I guess.
how the heck did he make that much bank when Alex has, nothing?
She has no car. She had to get a lift from.
Yeah,
got the
that's
hoop
true.
Kane
Yeah,
has more focus. That's why
yeah, that's
he's
true. That's
he's
true.
not always high all the
Oh,
time.
yeah, that's true. That's
His
true.
parents.
Because he
That
doesn't
was
get
parents
high.
motivated.
That would explain
What
it.
he
That
lacks
would
is self confidence. That's why.
Mm.
What's your thoughts on the Samantha character, Jose? You're quiet over there.
He's annoyed by all of them.
I am. They're very annoying characters.
That's fine. You got to put your input.
Yeah.
And I think what bugged me about her was the whole, like, because she seemed like the no nonsense character, but then she just ended up being just as bad as the rest of them. And I'm like, why couldn't she just be herself or be what she was portraying? Like, I guess it lends into that whole, like, where being a female in that kind of industry, you have to portray yourself differently.
That's one of the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise they won't respect you. But then again, like Sir Jose mentioned, if you're going to be like that, then that authority, that power that you're supposed to have, you're supposed to be the superior. All of that is gone by the time you start acting like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
They're not
the
going
thing,
to respect
as
you
you
the
can
way
tell,
you
though,
wanted to.
but you saw how she was 50-50 though. Like just with JP, she was, the authority figure, and fucking when he tried to come on to her, she was like pushing him off, like, dude,
Yeah, because he's
that's
a
that.
fucking weirdo.
And then you have, with everybody else, she let her guard down, and she, like said, she's one of the guys.
Mhm.
So it's kind of it's a toss up there because, like I said, one minute she's this, the next minute she's that.
Mhm.
But I mean, too, she's trying to deflect on having fucking robot dick.
I think it just comes down to her being more comfortable around the other guys because he was a fucking weirdo. He came on too strong.
I mean, you can tell too, even
way
in the
too
scene
strong.
when they go into the break room and they're in their plane, like, it's that challenge, and she's just like, there sitting there like, oh, just nonchalant, like enjoying herself, but that was her trying to get away from fucking this dude coming on way too fucking strong too.
See that's what I hate about him too, is that he thinks he's too above all that, like hanging out with the other guys and just playing games.
Mhm.
And it's like, calm down, guy. Like, what I want to know, did his game even end up coming out?
Which one?
His game, DS3.
Yeah, DS3.
Oh no, that they never expounded on that
Yeah.
one.
No.
Yeah.
It was just
Which is weird because it's already
because-
completed by that time. 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months later, they went straight with Alex's game.
Mhm. Wait, was
Yeah,
it
because-
ever
on the
completed?
epilogue.
Because the way
Yeah,
that
'cause when-
they showed him, he got his head lopped off of the game, right? The
Yeah.
game that he was developing.
No, I mean,
So he was really stressing about the fact
plus
that
the
it wasn't
bugs,
complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
Hang on,
that was
because
the game
they
that
were
he was
doing-
actually working on, like
Oh,
the
I
new,
see,
the
I
new
Oh
see.
yeah,
game.
yeah.
So
Oh,
the
okay,
EDS3,
Yeah, that's
they were
the
just
thing
trying
he
to
was
finish.
working on. Yeah,
They were trying to
Mm.
finish to where they were
Mm.
gonna have it, releasable.
the bugs. Yeah,
But-
they've already
But
worked on the bugs.
after he got hold of demonic, then that whole EDS3 kind of just
Mhm.
went out the water. They didn't talk about it no
Yeah,
more.
they didn't mention it anyway.
Mm-mm.
So it's
Yeah.
presumed that EDS3 came out alongside demonic, and it just everybody went for demonic instead of EDS3. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Essentially.
Okay.
All right. Well, next question. Our next character we can talk about.
Mhm.
What about Jeff, played by Nick Swartzen?
Not much
The
to say
vir- the
about
virgin
him.
guy.
Yeah,
The virgin.
he's
Speed racer.
Shh.
There was
Uh,
one
For
The
Nick
roommates.
Swartzen to come up with that idea to have a race car fucking bed and like dude, he was in a onesie
so
and
funny.
everything. Like, come
Onesie.
on. But then too, like I said, I mean, that's a lot of the creativity,
Mm-hmm.
especially with Nick Swartzen and Alec Covert. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, how much do you think weed was involved in this? Like with them, just kicking back, smoking, and writing, like all these ideas. But then too, it is a Happy Madison production. So, crazy shit like that happens in these movies, just the stuff that you don't really anticipate seeing. Like, honestly, my first time, I didn't think he was going to fucking just be excited to jump in his race car bed. And look how they elaborated on. He's like, oh, what'd you say? Oh, my sister said I should get an alarm, a CB radio to talk to other car beds. Oh, my roommates are going to get me rims for Christmas. Like, who the fuck thinks about that?
Actually, now that you mention it, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because Jeff's character confused me a little bit because when he first came out, because he has the speed racer, I mean the race car bed, and then all of the onesie thinks thinks his parents are his roommates, right? And so you would think that he's a little bit autistic in kind of way,
He's more of a
but
man child, I guess. That's
man,
the right word. Yeah.
okay, but when he's interacting with the rest of the guys, he's kind of normal in a sense because you would think that he would carry that kind of idiosyncrasy towards the other guys
Real
too.
life. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
inconsistent, his character.
Yeah, he's a little inconsistent. Hey, yeah, RV, you had something to say about the character.
But trying to be
The-
cool.
There
Like,
was
that's
one
the
funny
biggest
moment
thing.
where he had this the sexual encounter with the
Yeah.
grandma's
Mm.
the grandma's
With
roommate,
Yeah,
and
Shirley
he
Jones
was,
character,
like
yeah.
answering
Mm.
questions. I thought that was funny where
Mm.
he was like next question, and then he would just be answering.
Yeah,
And
so stuff like that. So it's like from a very autistic character, he kind of went on a 180. Like suddenly became cool
the
all of a sudden,
cool guy.
just because he got laid.
Mm. Mm.
You know what I mean?
In a world full of virgins.
In the World Full of Virgins, you're the hero. That's why this movie is very offensive to the stereotype that gamers are nerds and virgins.
What?
We're not like that, guys.
Is
We're
one
not
reference?
all like that. Okay.
No. Just most of us.
Well,
Anyway.
it comes back to the line I said for when we did Pixels review
Mm,
is that gamers can get pussy too.
yes.
A lot of it. A lot
No,
of it.
Yeah.
that's true. Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you do have the women in the world that do like gaming nerds, like,
Mm-hmm.
and then too, it's even better when a man does find a woman in his life that is also sharing the same shit that he does,
Yes.
who can sit side by side on a PC or a console and then just game and do dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the old saying, Sir Joel? Just because the wrapper is wrinkled doesn't necessarily mean the candy inside is not sweet.
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much. It's true. It's true. Yeah. In the end of it, what matters is what's on the inside. Plain and simple. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
It is.
And that goes for Shirley Jones' character.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're my 3,000 something. Oh, I should
You
have wear a
want-
condom.
Talk about
Yeah.
rug burn. Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Well, next character we can talk about. Let's see. Let's do JP. Go more. We can start this with RV since he was
Joel David, your favorite character.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, that
his
was
favorite.
It was my favorite character. Just, I think I've mentioned it. That just where he would come in, do some random movements, robot noises. He, like what Joel said earlier. Like I can kind of see this person in real life, which makes it even more funny.
Yes.
to me, because it's kind of like, and what was it? So Joe said before, it's like it's kind of like Sheldon. However, he actually likes women,
Mhm.
so that's a good comparison. I think they're both kind of tall and kind of slanky characters. But in this case, he also kind of played like, I guess you could kind of say the villain. I don't know if you guys would agree, like the character,
Antagonist.
the protagonist,
Rival.
kinda.
Yeah.
Rival.
Yeah, kind of. But that said, I did like his character, and those just random things that he would do just kind of made me like him and enjoy his screen time, I guess. Even though he was kind of supposed to be the protagonist, and yeah, I was kind of interested to see like what happened with the game and just his when the Asian guy came into his office, and it was that interaction there where he was like, "You didn't know," and he's just in his like
Yeah.
his chair, just I think for me, like I said, he was one of my favorite characters in the movie.
Mm. Props to him though. That game station was awesome. I
Yes.
wish that I had that
Oh,
game
yes.
station. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. If
I
I
mean,
have that,
it was hooked in the Matrix.
oh yeah. Although,
Staying true to the character. Okay.
that's true. That's true. One thing though that I kind of wish though yeah, sure, he showed a little bit of growth in the movie where he actually did go. I'm not quite sure if he was pretending to actually do it to speak to Alex during that time, and he laid it all out and he was crying and everything like that. I really wish that somehow there was some kind of redemption for him at the very end. Like, because he showed some vulnerability. He showed that he really wanted to fit in with the guys. He just felt too highly about himself. Maybe because of the fact that that's how he was
He's the
growing up.
boss.
He's the boss. He felt like he was, he was all that and everything like that. But somehow in the middle of that, he did show a little bit of vulnerability, and I just wish that they'd followed up with that as a character. Maybe sometime later in the movie where, or at the very end, where they showed that he really did, get all that stuffing knocked out of him, and he kind of tried to be his very best to try to be one of the guys as well. Somehow, it would have been nice. It would have been
Yeah.
nice to have that at the very
Great.
end, because he did show that moment of vulnerability. You knew that he was kind of human at that moment. Although he did see the opportunity to steal the software at that moment as well. So he gave into his dark impulse. But no, there was a human being somewhere inside of JP that showed, sad to say.
Well, like I said, behind all that genius, he's
Mhm.
just human. But I mean, with that too, I mean, but it showed, like you said, it showed a human side of him when he was there sobbing and crying.
Yeah.
I will say though, the one part when he was doing the sobbing and crying and he had all that snot shit come up,
Yes.
you can tell the audio was just like slightly off, and it just
Yeah. Mhm.
But even then too, I mean, granted, he went there with an intention.
True.
Because
True.
then too, like, I mean, the scene before or a few scenes before, what happened? He got a voicemail and he was not happy about it because he wasn't a part of that.
Yeah.
But then too, he also had an invite to go, but like I said, he wanted to do other things.
True.
So I mean, but it showed his true nature. I mean, yeah, it showed that he was human, but it also showed that he was trying to get revenge on him not being a part, because yeah, he likes the girl and he wants to be with the girl and doing everything he can to impress her.
True.
And what was the next best thing? Like, if this game didn't have no background of it being, known about it being made by his, his peers, no trace that, he doesn't have anything else on it. What's more that he can do to impress the girl? Well, let me steal this game.
True.
Slap him right back in the face for doing what he did. His revenge.
Yeah. I guess the temptation was too much for him. Yeah.
I saw 3 kinds of plot development here that involves JP and Alex, that they kind of hinted it, but never out of all of those options got through. Option 1. So I could have. I was hoping that they would center on Alex finding a lot of bugs with EDS3.
Yes.
And then they show, and then that will put the drive to JP on hating him more. But no, on the middle of the during the second act, okay, we've already done with the testing. That's it. We celebrate. And then after that, the game stealing. You know what I mean? I was hoping that, okay, throughout the movie from start to finish, the video game side, the story side, will just be Alex finding out all of this critical bugs that will hinder the release of said game. Okay, and that will make JP's character feel more insecure, more angry, which will justify his actions towards the end. That didn't happen. Scenario number two that could have happened. Um, Alex is developing a game, and then JP is also developing another game aside from EDS3. At first, I thought, okay, if the movie focused more on Alex doing or working on the kinks towards his game all throughout the end, and then he showed that to Mr. Chisel. Oh, we're going with oh. You know what, JP? We're going with you know what, JP? We're going with Alex's game rather than yours. So at least that will also give JP the motivation of hating him more, and then and will cause some sort of sabotage eventually. You know what I mean? So that scenario didn't happen either. Okay. Scenario number three that could have happened with Samantha. All throughout the movie, I don't think there was this. There were any scenes that would suggest, like if I'm JP, I didn't see Samantha and Alex being intimate or close all the time. So for me, him thinking that Alex is being too intimate with Samantha, where did that came from? All that is just in his head. So if the story was more of okay, Samantha is leaning more towards Alex's video game rather than JP. I'm Samantha, right? Alex, you're working on this game. This, that. So compliments all around, and then JP will hear that. So you like his game more than mine. You know what I mean? So even that scenario didn't happen. So for the first half of the movie, we're just testing the game. We're done with the shit. The third act is just JP stealing the game. So it's like two plot points happening at the same time. If that makes sense, am I wrong?
No, makes sense.
Kind of. I felt like that part with him stealing the game, what happened and then was resolved fairly quickly. Like
Very quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it didn't even have to be there, or they could have done it like
Yeah,
you said,
because
elaborate on it
like
more.
for example, if they released EDS3, right? If they released the EDS3, they could have made the conclusion or the climax. Oh, the game is not really that good. You know what I mean? Because they just closed on the EDS3 after the bug testing was over. Then that's it. They didn't mention it after that. Hmm. It just went to demonic.
Yeah. 6 months
Ravi,
later.
anything to add about?
When
Ravi,
at
anything
the
to
end,
add about my
with
rant?
demonic, like it's just like bam, like I said, it transitioned really fast. It was like, oh my god, EDS3, and then it was demonic, and then JP steals it, and then it's the release. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Way too much, way too fast. Well, more in that aspect. Like I mean, it was resolved very, like Jose said, very fast.
It was, yeah.
I mean, they could have had that. They could have did that a lot sooner, to where like it couldn't have jumped out. Like Joe's saying, they could have a release of EDS3 and then demonic.
It's like they forgot. Oh shit! There's also the demonic. There's also the demonic subplot that we need to address. It's like they
Yeah.
forgot about it. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Alex is also developing a game. Let's write something about that on the last
Yeah.
minute of the movie. I don't know. Sir Joel, go.
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
no, like I said, it's very disjointed. The way that the whole thing was written, I would say it could have done with better editing. It could have done with better writing, definitely. Um, Pacing wise, it was way too spliced together with too many different angles coming and afterthoughts. Again, it's the product of somebody who was blazed out of their mind, and and yeah, they
I'm,
just had
I'm
they
guessing
slapped
they
the
were
short.
high when they were writing this, or they were shooting this.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
They were
So
high.
yeah,
As well.
I mean, I looked it
overall,
up. I mean, Alan Covert wasn't under the
mhm.
influence.
Mm.
Oh, Okay.
as it said. So I mean, that's kind of weird because like, dude, he can play it the fuck off good because he's freaking lit as fuck.
Hmm.
If
Well,
you pay
he maybe
attention to his face.
maybe he's just that good of an actor. We just we didn't realize,
Yeah.
We didn't realize.
Yeah.
What
Very
caught me off guard was him and the monkey playing the Xbox,
Mhm.
and they were having this very violent, like intense gameplay. And then it shows, oh, the TV's not even
It's
turned on.
off. Yeah, dude's got skills.
And that's how lit he was. He wasn't lit. He
That's
was
a- no,
torched.
I laugh at that. I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
hate myself for
fine.
laughing
That was-
when I saw that.
That's
Well, I mean,
fine. That's
No,
fine.
and it's hilarious because what is the next scene?
Mhm.
The monkey's
the-
driving him to
The
bring
monkey's
names
driving
in.
the
Oh,
vehicle.
the monkey.
And then, no, I mean, like, what's that ringing?
Oh,
Do I have a tumor?
yeah. Oh my god. Okay,
You
so
have
yeah,
anything, RV on?
No,
Anything
no,
else to add?
no.
nothing else to add.
Okay,
more.
so
Okay,
yeah,
well,
I
that's
think we
one
can.
thing-
I think we can get down to the rating of the movie. Rating the movie overall.
Rating it,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Well, Jose,
One.
For me,
what would you
overall,
rate?
RV, go first. Go for it.
I enjoyed it. I would give it solid 7 out of 10. I did thoroughly enjoy it. It
Mm.
was funny. That
Really?
had moments where I laughed.
Hang
even
on.
Though, yes.
So this is your score if you're sober.
No, when I was high.
When you're high,
Like right now.
like right now. You're
Like I
big
said
right
at the start, I thought it would be appropriate.
We should have,
High.
you know, we should do like a drunk episode or a high episode.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay. That would be TG After Dark. Timeless Gamer After Dark. Anyway.
We should do a drunk episode, everyone.
Our times are too weird. I'd be getting drunk.
That's
in
true.
the
That's true.
morning.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not drunk. You're getting big 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
So
look,
yeah,
I think,
7 for you, RV, right?
I think in all the seriousness, you have to look back. Look, we're watching it like
Mhm.
20 years from now, or almost.
True.
So like,
Yeah,
like if you
almost
look
20
back
years,
at 2026, like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think I would have enjoyed it. Yes,
Mhm.
good movie.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Jose?
I would have to give this movie a 4.5.
Negative.
Oh, 4.5. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Negative
All right.
4.5.
Explain why.
Like it's just like a lot of the stuff. Like it's like the characters are annoying.
Mhm.
The story is just all over the place. Like it's hard to follow.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like I think I'm trying to think like back then, like would I've enjoyed it more, but I think I would have enjoyed it the same. Like I'll watch it and like it's one of those movies that you just put on in the background, but it's not
Mhm.
to me it's not that funny.
Okay.
And I doubt being high would make it extra funny. Like I only laughed at the one part when I watched it this last time, and it was whenever he fucking was nutting all over the mom.
Mhm.
Because I completely forgot that happened.
Oh,
So,
All right. So 4.5 would be Jose's score. Yes, go ahead, Juan. You were about to say.
I was a little lit when I was watching, so I was like,
Okay.
that high. So like,
yeah.
That high.
it doesn't matter, dude. Like,
But
it doesn't
anyway,
matter. Just literally, no matter what, I laugh my ass off. Like, I can listen to it in the background by doing something else and still laugh my ass off. Or, you know, like I'm literally just reciting quotes from it as I go. Like, I can just fucking quote the whole movie out. Fucking.
Well, that just goes to show, for one, it's a 10 out of 10, right?
I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, I'd go 9 for
9.
the fact
okay.
that you know, overall, like I said, I mean,
Mhm.
relatable moments. You know, to a lot of things going on in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you know, being under the influence. You know, just it makes me laugh.
you
my
nutted
ass
on
off.
your friend's mom too.
Again, you'd be surprised how often that happens, Jose.
Mm.
No,
No,
seriously though. Like, I mean, who makes a doll that has nipples in them? Like, not even the old Barbies have that. I mean,
yeah, no.
It's just supposed to be Laura because he said the doll's name is Laura, and I'm like,
Mhm.
is this supposed to be
Lara
Lara
Croft. Yeah, but
Croft,
they couldn't get. I'm sure they
Tomb
couldn't
Raider?
get the
But it's just
permission for
Laura,
it. Yeah. Mhm.
most likely. It doesn't even she doesn't even look like a Tomb Raider that I know back in the
Mhm.
'90s anyway.
Let me
And
see.
then they showed the doll's ass, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, all right, I understand. I understand the grind.
Mhm.
Well, too, and that's
Yeah.
why I put in our chat thing. Ooh,
Mhm.
Lord, no panties.
Oh my goodness.
No
Okay.
penny. Oh, I
All
like
right.
that. Mm.
Now,
No,
for me, yeah. Go ahead.
but
Go ahead. Go ahead.
just to finish off, like I said, I mean, a 9 out of 10 for the fact. I mean, relatable, the comedy.
Mhm.
Me being under the influence and watch it, I laughed my ass off. I
Mhm.
mean, there could have been more to, like you guys are saying throughout the episode. More on the testing side, show more of that
Yeah.
versus going away from it and more focus on the story. Like, I mean, show what the game was, supposed or the movie was supposed to be about.
Mhm.
And then to you, Joel.
Okay. For me, I would give it a solid six. Because of the fact that as a storyteller, as somebody who loves good flowing stories, as somebody who wants how from beginning to end that it all connects together in a meaningful way. I guess that knocks out a few points for me because of the fact that you have to really push your mind to try to understand everything as you go through the movie. It's kind of you have to engage yourself into connecting everything. It doesn't organically go the way that you do it. I call it. I like my storytelling on easy mode where it just happens and there's surprise twists as you go, but yeah, for this one, you had to make the effort to try to connect everything together by the very end of it and how it all relates. So sad to say, that knocks a few points down for me. Overall, though, it was kind of funny. I do remember having first seen it in cable and I enjoyed it. And my view of it this most recently, I enjoyed it as well. The jokes did land somehow for me, but
Mm.
yeah, storytelling does tear off quite a few points for me on that one. So sad to say, a 6 out of 10.
But then too, the jokes too, like it's
Mhm.
crazy stuff that you don't catch the original, like the
Mhm.
first time you watch it, and you watch it again, or I
Yes.
watched it a
Mhm.
million times. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see that time. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
see
true.
that.
They do land. The jokes do land, especially with how if you really put the effort into connecting it all together as you
Hmm.
watch, they do land.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you're kind of just relaxed and kind of going through it the first time, you won't catch a lot of it as you
Hmm.
go. All right, Joe.
I would like to remind the watchers and the listeners here
Mm-hmm.
in the Thomas Gamer Show, when we do movie reviews, it's
Hmm.
not always about the adaptations.
Yes.
Okay, we also do like slice of life video game related movies. Like for example, for me, the ones that we reviewed, Tetris,
Yes.
still the best slice of life video game related movie that we reviewed,
Hmm.
followed by 8-Bit Christmas,
Hmm.
and then maybe The Wizard, and then maybe this last. Out of all of the slice of life movie related movies that we reviewed, only because I'm rating this last because yeah, because uh, it keeps on it keeps on with the shenanigans rather than the gaming itself. And even with the gaming side of things, it's very superficial. It's kind of annoying in my eyes, anyway. Uh, but it did make me chuckle. It did make me giggle, and and that's why I'm only giving it such a like a barely passing score, like Sir Joel mentioned, like a 6 out
Mm.
of 10. And
Okay.
I'm being generous, okay? I'm being generous of this, and I'm not, and it's my sober score.
Mhm.
If I saw this movie when I was back then and I was baked out of my ass, okay, maybe I would have graded this a little bit better. But no, we're uh, we're still committed to this video game uh, show that we have right here. So
Mhm.
I'm grading it also as a video game movie in itself.
Mhm.
And like we mentioned before, the video game aspect of it is really subpar because they keep focusing more on the weed stuff, on on the shenanigans stuff, all the bullshit stuff. Uh, Writing, editing, pacing could have been better, like Sir Joel mentioned.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'm like, if you remove all of the bullshit and just focus on the gaming side of things, it still wouldn't connect properly. And now that I'm thinking about it now, it still need a lot more connective tissue. Anyways, but the Alex's character here is still was a surprise to me because on how he the actor, because like we mentioned before, he's always the sidekick of Adam Sandler. I was hoping if Peter Dante also has like a movie that he's the lead. I'm not sure if there's any movies that he's the lead, Peter Dante, that Adam Sandler also produced the movie. I don't know, because we hardly see any of his gang, any member of his gang will get this kind of opportunity. I mean, yeah, sure, Adam, with Kevin James, Rob Schneider, David Spade, even Chris Farley. All of them had their own success on their own movies, but the rest of his posse, this would be the first movie that I saw anyway that really focused on them, and I'm like, oh, they are a lot more than just his sidekicks. Like when there's like a relatively good story or a good script, at least this guy, he can do it justice. A lot better than Adam anyway. I mean, he's not filming it in. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for me.
All right.
That's it.
And that's it on that. So, I mean, I'll have another question on this. Like, do you guys think that they can make a part 2 of this, just from what you guys seen?
A part 2. Let's see.
If
Grandma's
it's good
Boy?
lit has a part 2, let's just say this made money. Like
Mm.
if this was financially successful and a part 2 would have been greenlit.
Mhm.
I think so. I mean, they
like
what Sir Joel said earlier, where it's like where Sam and Alex got together, and
Mhm.
I think they could make something beyond that, where they're like married, and like, for example, Alex has his own studio now, for example, gaming studio, and then like fast forward 20 years later, they have kids or whatever, and like the gaming studio is going bankrupt, for example, something like that. So I could definitely see it,
Why
but
with
highly
kids?
unlikely would happen. That's just me thinking.
Very,
We're
actually,
making our own movies
quite
again, guys.
relevant. Yeah, quite relevant. Actually, that's a pretty good take on it. Quite relevant.
Or how about JP's Revenge?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
with robotic legs.
With robotic legs, right?
His release EDS4.
Oh yeah. Mhm. No, that would be
no,
fun.
he'd release a remastered trilogy of the first 3.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's it. Jose got that one. Yeah,
For
very
the
relevant.
Xbox Series X
Yes,
or the
very
Ally.
relevant. Very relevant, especially considering the state of the video game
I
industry
don't,
right now.
I don't think they could.
Mhm.
Or if
You
they
don't think
did,
so?
they couldn't call it Grandma's Boy 2 because that bitch is
Mhm.
probably dead. No, she is
Yes.
dead. She's dead.
Yeah.
The actress is
She is
dead,
dead.
but she's probably really dead in like the movie
In the movie,
universe.
she ate too many ice cream sandwiches.
You know what? I mean, calling it the movie Grandma's Boy didn't really help this
No,
movie
it
at all.
didn't.
Mhm.
I mean, she was
They
there,
could have
but
called it
like,
something else. I
yeah.
think. I mean, okay. So, for example, right, 2006. What other movies that came out 2006 when this came out? Because if you're gonna see other movies and then the title that you see here is Grandma's Boy, do you really think out of first impression, without knowing the synopsis of the movie at all, do you think you're gonna see this day one?
Probably not.
Let's see.
yeah.
We got Ultraviolet,
Grandma's Boy.
Beers Fest,
Mm.
Scary Movie 4,
Oh,
Mm.
see?
Underworld Evolution,
Underworld.
Oh, see?
Silent Hill.
Oh, oh God. Oh, see?
um,
So
We got-
either you would have picked Scary Movie.
we got
Underworld.
RV. RV had a movie.
Oh. No. What I'm trying to say is because there are a lot more recognizable titles when this came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So it didn't really help the movie by calling it Grandma's Boy. I don't even know who came up with the title like that.
Mm.
Somebody in
Didn't
Happy
say
Madison.
what Adam Sandler came up with this.
Well, he is a
Maybe.
With the
producer.
title.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. I mean, what else can we think of an appropriate title for this? Cause I got high.
Because
The game got high. I don't know.
Would that be stealing from Afro Man?
Yeah. All right. So
Um,
I think we can take it home. Yeah. Go ahead. I want.
one more to finish it out.
Mm.
So what would be your guys's? I mean, since this is a Happy Madison production, outside of this movie, two-part question: what was the last Happy Madison movie you watched before this one? And what do you think is the greatest Happy Madison production movie?
Pixels, according to Sojolo.
Yeah. I would say Pixels for me is top of the list. Because that captures the gamer soul more than anything else that I've seen in terms of video gaming movies. Because
Of the 80s.
yes, well, because everybody wants to be the hero of their own story, and
Mhm.
everybody especially wants to be a hero in video gaming terms, not just in video games but also in real life. So this one, Pixels, translates the video game skills and you're being a hero in a video game into video game real life. So yeah, Pixels is top of the heap for me in terms of Happy Madison movies. Yeah.
All right. And what was the last one you watched?
Oh, last one I watched. Dang, I'll have to try to remember. I think it was the. I'm not quite sure if this was a Happy Madison movie. Uh, something about the six of them in Netflix. It was a western. I completely.
Oh, ridiculous.
The ridiculous
Ridiculous.
six.
Million Ways to Die in the West.
No. That was
No.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, this I think it was the Ridiculous Six. Yeah, I'm
Ridiculous
not quite
Six.
sure if that was a Happy
Is it?
Madison film,
Yeah, it
but I,
was. Because
but I
Adam
did
Sandler
see
was
that
in it.
one. Yeah, yeah, it was funny. That was a really good one, actually, surprisingly so. I know Happy Gilmore 2 is out on Netflix. I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen that one too. No.
Jose?
It's been years. Why did they even think of doing a happy
Because everything
Gilmore?
is getting a sequel now.
Hey,
It's like I mean, you know what? I mean, it's like Coming to America too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been
America
like 20 years.
But that was a
Enchanted.
wash.
Yeah,
Coming
that
to
one.
America 2 was
Yeah,
fucking terrible.
yes, yeah, I
I
have
mean,
to
there's
admit,
certain
yeah.
movies you can and can't have a sequel to. Coming to America wasn't one of them.
Yeah, Enchanted too. Enchanted got a sequel, and that was terrible, honestly. Even
Hocus
though
Pocus
everybody
got a
was.
sequel.
Which one?
Hocus Pocus.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Hocus Pocus got a
Like literally,
sequel,
they're
but
they're
then-
making
It's been
sequels
years.
for all
years.
these 20-year-old movies.
Because they know that the movies from back then were better, so much
But
better.
What are
But
they
not
banking
every-
on nostalgia?
Yes.
Really?
yes,
Yes,
they
they
are. That they
But
are.
RV, you were about to say.
only certain movies though can do it. Like
Yes,
honestly,
agreed.
if I was to say that a movie from the 80s, 90s had a sequel and that was fucking amazing, is Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick was that
Dude,
really
for
blew
it
everything out
being
of the water.
from where it was to now, like literally that movie is fucking amazing. Like and if
Okay.
you guys have a sound system to watch a movie,
Mm,
that will be the best way to do it. Turn it the fuck up.
yes, yes,
Listen to the
What doing the
rumble.
Sonic booms?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
Also,
everything.
even look what's it called Twisters got a sequel years later, and
Twister.
so did Beverly Hills Cop.
But see,
I haven't seen a Beverly Hills Cop actually.
Beverly Hills
I
Cop,
haven't.
though, dude,
Mhm.
it lived up to the series.
Really?
That
Okay.
movie was, I mean, it was still packed with nonstop comedy.
What? Because Eddie Murphy is back now?
I mean, he's back, but it's like, I mean, the comedy never went away. Like the same Beverly Hills Cop from the first three, it was still in that one too.
Oh, I'll
And
have to
then
check
some.
that. I know that's on Netflix. I'll probably have
Yes.
to catch it. RV, you were about to say something.
Yeah, the last movie I watched, or Happy Madison production, was Little Nicky. I think that's part of the
Yeah,
Lil Nicky.
it is.
the greatest has to be Happy Gilmore.
There you go.
I go with Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 1,
Mhm.
only because of the Zamboni guy when they were doing Endless Love. in the middle of the ice rink, and the Zamboni guy was lip singing the end chorus of "Endless Love." I was doing it too, and then by the end of the song, he just had this melancholy look, like you feel like he experienced lost love, and you felt sorry for the guy, and I'm like, Mr. Zamboni guy, who hurt you? Who hurt you? If, for all the watchers and the listeners, search, go to YouTube, search in Happy Gilmore and This Love. You know what I'm talking about. The Zamboni
JDM
guy.
has a suggestion for a sequel movie, Blue Thunder
Blue
2022.
Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
the Hulk Hogan movie?
no. Blue Thunder, the helicopter movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
and
Blue.
nobody,
Oh, really?
not too many people remember the Blue Thunder TV
Blue
series and the
Thunder.
movie, but yeah. Oh no. If I was gonna toss in a potential sequel, I'd love to see a sequel to The Last Starfighter. If nobody remembers Last Starfighter, it is basically not Ready Player One, Armada by Ernest Cline, in
Ernie Klein.
in the way that it was originally done. But yeah, The Last
Oh,
Starfighter,
speaking of
if
Ernie,
they do. Mhm,
speaking of Ernie Klein,
mhm.
aren't there supposed to be like Ready Player Two?
Supposedly, I know there's a book out of it. I never got the chance to read it though. Ready Player One, the book was really good.
We haven't, guys. We haven't reviewed Ready Player One.
Oh
It's
yeah,
in
that's
the back
true.
burner.
That's true.
Mm,
Yeah.
We
All
good one.
right.
Ready
Anyway,
Player
so
One.
I think that's about it. Yeah, take us home, Juan.
Alrighty. Well, Jose, did you answer yours?
Oh no.
Oh, not yet. Okay, Jose.
The last one I saw was Happy Gilmore 2.
hmm
The best one has to be Pixels.
hmm
And then also for Sir Joel, if you're interested in TV
hmm
and you're a big fan of the 80s, watch The Goldbergs. It was produced with Happy Madison as well.
Oh, I'll have to check that.
The
Yeah.
Goldbergs. They're
Mhm.
Jewish.
Oh, I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that. Yeah, the Goldbergs. So is the wrestler there? Anyway, oh no, I'm just kidding.
There is a wrestler there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash again.
He gets around, doesn't he? All
He
right,
likes
Juan.
Adam Sandler apparently. Yeah.
All right, Juan. Put the cap on it, and we'll have Joe take us home.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for hanging out with us on this episode, talking about Grandma's Boy. Hopefully, it was entertaining for you guys. If you guys have not watched it, I would recommend to watch it. Everybody else probably recommend to watch it at least once in your lifetime.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of good input. Everybody's, ideas. Everybody has their own thoughts, about the movie. I might like it the most out of everybody. Everybody else might not like it. But until the next one, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by and chilling with us, talking shop. Appreciate everybody's input in the comments. Stick it to Joe.
All right. Thank you for that, guys. And we're about to do our shameless plugs. We will start with Sir RV. Sir RV, where can they smoke your joint?
They can catch me on YouTube under Retro Vibes, and I also want to do a quick plug for the new streaming platform, Streamer as well. But mainly, I am on YouTube under Retro Vibes.
All right. Thank you for that plug, Sir RV. How about Sir Jose? Where can they smoke your joint?
You guys can find me on all social platforms as Dark Gothic Fate and all gaming platforms as Dark Gothic Fate. I'm here every week basically, and I'm also streaming the show over to my channel if you guys want to watch it there as well.
Happy birthday, Viraj, you gay ass Momo. All right. Thank you for that. Sir Joel, where can they smoke your blunt?
Oh, well, you can always find me here on Timeless Gamer Show, unless real life gets in the way. Sometimes appointments can't be moved, but anytime that I can, I'm always going to be here. Also, you can see me stream my modern and retro games off of twitch.tv, off of kick.com, off of rumble.com, hashtag FUFB, and on the brand new streaming platform called streamer.live, STREAMR.LIVE. Streamer.live, very light, very quick, very easy to use. Create your own account, make yourself at home. Who knows? You might become the next big streamer as long as you have the chops for it. Streamer.live is the place to be. Back to you, John.
Thank you for that, Sir Joel. And of course, the captain of the show for tonight, Sir Juan. Where can they get your bling and your bling bling?
My bling and my bling bling. Local kiosk at the mall. Just
Oh, you go.
all right, but you guys can find me on all social media platforms under the Raiders, gaming platforms, the Raiders. I also do music as well. Two sides of myself. Lyrical, I go under J Dub on all music platforms. Non-lyrical, the Raiders on all music platforms.
All right, thank you for that, guys. And of course, just to whore out the show. Oh, speaking of whore, the milkmaid lady. I like her. Okay. Uh,
That's
for all
true.
of
That's true.
our, that's true, right? This is there's nipple sucking here. No, there's no nipple sucking here. It's just Jonah Hill doing some shots on her cleavage. That's it. I mean,
No, he's on
No.
he's on nipple on the second part when you see him.
Yeah, when he wakes
Yeah.
up in the morning, when he's yeah.
He's full on nipple.
yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He was. Hmm.
Yeah, there you
Good
go.
for you, Jonah Hill. Good for you. You know what? I respect that. All right. For all of our old episodes, you can still check them all out by going to the YouTube channel, Timeless Gamers Show, or to our website, timelessgamers.com. For all of your messages, send them all to timelessgamers.show@gmail.com. And for if you prefer reading some video game history books, check out BitMap Books. Just go to our description box right there. Use that link to help the show. And to all of you are hoping to start your own podcast, webinars, or online classes, try out StreamYard. Our description box down there has a link for a 14-day free trial.
Oh, speaking
Okay.
of BitMap Books, I just got the email that they are having a Black Friday sale, 15 pounds off of certain books. You guys might want to check out, maybe add to your collection. So use our link as well. Don't forget.
Oh shit! I did not know that. Yay! Mm,
That sounds like John's gonna go shopping after this. Okay.
yeah. Oh my god! I have no more money anymore. Oh my god! I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take some from my ganja. All right.
Mhm.
That's it, guys. Thank you all so much for staying for this long. And as always, our games and our bodies may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. Hey,
Timeless.
Timeless. One more
I'm
thing before we
Thanks
go.
very much. Thanks very much for being here, everybody.
One more
Enjoy
thing
your
before we
weekend,
go.
whatever's left of it. See you next
One
week.
more thing.
Bye.
One more thing. Adios, turd nuggets.
Oh, he got that one. Yeah, there you go. Nice
Awesome.
one. Nice one.